Batting fourth and playing third base.
Had that where it was. Welcome everyone to Viper Field here where the Lions visit the Vandegrift Vipers here in 13-6A action. We'll be right back with the starting pitch. Stay tuned. Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Andy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions! Welcome back to Viper Field here where we're getting started. Noel Salazar at the plate for Leander. First pitch is fouled off for strike one. We'll get the scoreboard update in a moment. We're trying to get our connection solid, prevent as much buffering as possible. 0-1 count. That's a strike, and Salazar down quickly in the count. 0-2. There's the pitch outside, ball one. So it's a 1-2 count here. Mark, thank you for joining me today.
Hey, glad to be here. Really windy out here, and there's a base hit to left field.
And he continues his hot streak at the plate. And the Lions will have a runner here early. Nobody out. I apologize if there's any buffering. We're having some signal issues here out at Vandegrift High School today northwest Austin, Texas. We hope that you're able to see with as little buffering as possible. Wind blowing in from center field. And that'll advance Salazar as the pitch gets by the catcher.
Yeah, we weren't sure if we were going to be playing this game today. It was going to start at noon, and then we just had that downpour. So great job by the Vandegrift coaches and whoever helped get this field ready. It is sunny out here. It's really windy, but it's nice. Great day for baseball.
So Hernandez at the plate now for the Lions. Omar playing right field today. Turns the bunt, pitch high in the strike zone, ball 1. Pitcher for Vandegrift is Okerholm. Okerholm, a tall righty, delivers. Low in the strike zone. It's 2-0 to Hernandez. And, of course,
3-0.
It's 3-0 to Hernandez. Open bag there at first, so we'll take a walk anytime. There's the pitch. And it is a walk, and the Lions will have 2 runners here. Nobody out. And it'll bring up the power-hitting Ruin to the plate. Of course, the wind blowing in, you want to try to keep that ball low if you can. You don't want to drive it into the air because that wind will hold it up and make it an easy fly ball for most outfielders. Well, let's take the word easy out.
Yeah.
Make it a fly ball for outfielders.
Yeah, this wind is kind of swirling out here. It looks like it's going from left to right now.
Okerholm delivers high inside, ball 1. A little chin music from Okerholm to Ruin. We'll see how he responds here. That's a strike. The count leaving up 1-1. Okerholm delivers a 1-1 pitch. Ruin fouls it out of play. It'll be a 1-2 count. Yeah, Mark, the game last night never did complete. It was called as it ended. Lions win 8-2, and that's their 3rd win in a row.
Yeah, they're on a hot streak right now, doing a good job hitting, and there was 1 out in the.
And Ruin, that one hard off the shortstop's foot. Salazar loses his footing rounding 3rd, but the bases will be loaded for the Lions here with nobody out.
Yeah, error on the shortstop, number 10, as he was trying to field that ball to turn that double play. But, another opportunity for Leander right here. Nobody out, bases loaded.
And Kellum likes this. We talked about it with him in the podcast, senior-focused interviews, and he talked about, moving the guy over in the 2 spot and getting to move into the 4 hole and swing away. And here he's got the bases loaded, nobody out. Okerholm's first pitch, a ball.
Yeah, going back to last night, we had 1 out in the top of the 7th inning, or was it the bottom of the 7th inning? Bottom of the 7th inning, and the Rangers kept on going and lightning, and they finally called it, which they should have, up by quite a few runs.
That pitch outside, 2-0 count. Okerholm working around the strike zone here, being careful with Kellum. Kellum playing center field tonight. And that one inside. He's been on both corners, but he hadn't brought it across the strike zone yet. It's 3-0 count. And the Lions will take a walk RBI as we got a timeout or something. There's a balk call, and that'll be a run for the Lions.
Good start for Leander.
Yep, and that'll drop a runner off the base paths, but it will score a run. And it's still a 3-0 count here to Noah Kellum. We got a 3-0 count here. Okerholm delivers inside, and the bases are loaded once again with no outs. Kellum, he didn't swing at all. I mean, he had 1 half swing and 4 balls.
Yeah. Yeah, Vandegrift coach heading out to the mound right now.
And needs to settle his starter down. The Lions will take the opportunity to talk to the next hitter in the batting order, and that's Anthony Beltran, number 5, Lion third baseman. he'll go over and he'll talk to Coach Grissom and Omar Hernandez, and they'll decide whether or not they want to put on some kind of suicide squeeze.
They just had a little bit of a control problem right now, so he may just tell him, hey, make him throw you a strike before you even swing. That's probably what I would tell him right now.
Well, 3-0 count for sure. You want to take on that very next delivery.
No, I mean with Beltran up now with the clean count.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I need to reset the scoreboard. That was my problem. Don't rely on my own scoreboard.
Yeah, bases loaded right now unless he's telling them wait for that fastball right down the middle. If you see it, green light. But right now I'd say, hey, wait for him to throw you a strike. He's been a little bit off today. Take advantage of that.
First pitch delivery from Okerholm to Beltran, swinging strike one.
Yep, he did tell him if you see it, go for it.
He did. He could not quite catch up to it, though. We've got a 1-0 or 0-1 count here to Beltran. Okerholm winds, delivers. And
Base
Beltran
hit.
with a base hit, and that'll drive in 2 easily. And Lions will have Kellum at third, runners on the corners, and a 3-0 lead here, Mark, with no outs in the first.
Yeah, nice job by Beltran. Seeing that second pitch, driving it out to right center field. Line drive out there, drove in 2 runs. So great job by Beltran, great job by Leander, jumping in front right now. Now they're up 3-0.
And that'll bring up Clayton Maddox, the line catcher, to the plate. Okerholm winds and delivers the first pitch. It's off his helmet. And Maddox will be on the base. I hope they made that helmet well enough. They're a little bit. He kind of took a little bit off of that pitch.
Yeah.
So that'll bring Austin Franco to the plate. He's DHing this afternoon for the Lion left fielder, Zach Angeramy. Lions jumping quickly on to Vandegrift here, early first inning.
Yeah, Leander up 3-0 here in the first inning, and they need to put on some more runs. They have a great chance here to really jump in front.
You know, I may be dating myself here, but the way that Maddox took that to the head reminded me of old Coach from Cheers. He leaned in on a lot of those, right? There's a strike. It's a 0-2 count to Austin Franco. He'll need to protect the plate here going for the remainder of this at-bat. Okerholm winds, delivers the 0-2 pitch. Franco hits it, and they get the runner at home, unable to get 2.
Yeah, lost it on the exchange, trying to pull it out and go to first base, so they get the force out at home plate. Franco with the grounder to the pitcher, threw it home. Force out at home, tried to grab out of his glove to throw him out at first, and unable to do it. So now we have 1 out, bases loaded.
And that'll bring Ryan Gallagher to the plate, who was ripping the ball last night against Westwood. He had 2 hits, and he should have had 3. One was robbed from him by the left fielder of the Westwood Warriors. He takes a strike on the first delivery here, 0-1. Okerholm with a nice pitch on the outside corner. Wind again blowing in gusts. Guess we didn't have an opportunity to break our tent down.
No.
Pitch outside.
And Okerholm loses his hat on the mound.
It's been that kind of windy morning, or afternoon rather. So Okerholm will step back on the rubber here. Gallagher will dig in. It's a 1-1 count, 1 out. Bases loaded for Leander. They're up 3-0. Pitch outside. It's a 2-1 count. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the first inning. Okerholm. A little bit high. It's going to be a 3-1 count. That was a meaty pitch to lay off of. Good job by Ryan Gallagher to be patient. 3-1 delivery. It's a 3-2 count.
That was in the exact same spot.
As Gallagher thinks he has the walk, but it's a full count with 1 out. So Okerholm and Gallagher hits it to the shortstop. There's a chance for 2, but Gallagher runs it out.
Nope, got the
and
RBI.
that'll score a run. Beltran adds a 4th run to the line total here. 2 outs now. And so Luke Wilkins will come to the plate with 2 outs and runners on the corners.
Good job by Gallagher putting that ball in play, driving in another run for Leander.
And a courtesy runner will come in for Ryan Gallagher. It's number, looks like 22 more.
It's 19. That is.
No, on this side.
Oh, on this side. Oh, we have 2 runners. Okay. Yeah, because we have Noah Ruin now at third base.
And Bryson Moore.
And Bryson Moore at first base.
So Wilkins will come up and see if he can get another RBI added to his total on the year. One of the top hitters for the Lions this season in district play. First delivery from Okerholm. Swinging Wilkins was, but he fouls it off. Straight down. 0-1 is the count. Again, folks, hope you're getting a good stream from us. We're out here at Vandegrift High School. Sometimes you get a good signal, sometimes you don't. Okerholm goes to first to get Bryson Moore. Moore slides back in safely. There's a delivery to Wilkins. He fouls it off. 0-2 is the count.
Yeah, 0-2 count here, 2 outs here in the top of the first inning at Vandegrift. Great start for Leander. 4-0 lead.
Still trying to get situated here production-wise. Wilkins fouls it back to stay alive. Count remains 0-2 with 2 outs. Lions played 4 runners so far here in the top of the first inning. Vandegrift yet to bet. Did you we didn't really get to go through the rotation or the lineup.
Oh.
Gallagher on the mound for Leander, and Wilkins goes down. Looking, we'll take a quick break. Stay tuned. SHN Sports will be right back. You're home for Leander Lion Baseball. The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Coach Grissom, and you're listening to Leander Lion Baseball on SHN Sports.
Welcome back. We're here at Vandegrift High School, home of the Vandegrift Vipers. They're hosting your Leander Lions here in 13-6A action. Lions jumped on Vandegrift here in the top of the first inning with 4 runs. How many hits they have, Mark? It doesn't look like they've updated the scoreboard.
Had 2 hits, 2 walks, 1 hit by pitch, and 3 run. Beltran had a hit and 2 RBIs, and Gallagher had the RBI as well on the ground ball. Then the balk brought the other RBI or the other run in.
So Ryan Gallagher on the mound getting an opportunity to hit in his own start, which isn't typical, but, you know, the way he was stroking the ball against Westwood, you know, they want to give him the opportunity to do it, and he came through with an RBI. Fielder's choice RBI, but RBI nonetheless. So coming to the plate for Vandegrift will be Nelson, second baseman. Gallagher winds, delivers. First pitch, a strike. And we can expect a lot of those from Ryan Gallagher here
Yeah,
today.
He's just been Mr. Consistent all year long, throwing strikes getting a lot of strikeouts and pitching deep into the games. He's been really, really consistent and had a great season so far.
Had a pretty good junior year, but his improvement from last year to this year it's very good, incredible, in fact, because he's at a top level here. The line ace delivers a 1-1 pitch, and it's a strike. It's a 1-2 count here to Nelson. And the line crowd vocal as ever. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Bottom of the first inning. Timeout. Nelson needs to adjust. You know, sometimes that wind will knock you around. We saw that a little bit today trying to set up.
Yeah, wind is now blowing basically from home plate out to right field.
That pitch a little high in the strike zone. The count will even up 2-2. So Gallagher's going to need to go after Nelson here, get that out quickly. Kind of set the tone. 2-2 delivery. And it's ground ball to Beltran. He scoops it up, gets the throw, and it's in time for out number 1. 5-3 action for the first out in the Vandegrift.
Good job by Beltran moving over to his left. Throws a little low, and Ruin was able to make a good scoop and stretch over at first base to get that first out.
Coming up next will be Clausen. Clausen playing shortstop for Vandegrift, wearing number 10. Batting from the right-handed side of the plate. Gallagher winds, delivers, and it's slap base hit to center field. And Vandegrift will have a runner here with 1 out. Jumped on that first pitch from Ryan.
Yeah, he left that one a little bit up and drove it out to center field, but just a single. And Gallagher needs, he's feeling confident out there by the way he's been pitching all year long. And with the 4-0 lead, it's a nice cushion to have out there on the mound.
Yeah, he just needs to pitch relax. Coming up next is Smith, the DH, for the starting pitcher today, Okerholm. Gallagher goes to first. Get Clausen back. So Smith in the box. Gallagher looking at first. First pitch home of the at-bat is a ball low. So it's a 1-0 count here. Smith wears number 11. It's the DH for Vandegrift. There's a delivery from Gallagher. Strike, swinging. It's a 1-1 count now.
Took a little bit off of that pitch on the outside part of the plate. Looked like a nice changeup. Out in front of that, 1-1 count.
It's really one of his most improved skills is varying speeds. And they get the runner in a rundown. And coming back is Salazar back to Gallagher, and Clausen, he's out. That's 2 now down in the Vandegrift first.
Yeah, nice move by Gallagher to get him picked off first base. Not sure if the base runner was caught off guard. He had a pretty big lead, or if he was going on that first movement, but good job by Gallagher seeing that, throwing it over to first base, getting the rundown, and
looks like
second out of the inning.
Vandegrift's coach wants an explanation on he probably felt like it was a balk, but from his side, it's it's a different angle from the referee's side. He was third base coach. He may have seen something the first base umpire didn't see, or vice versa. So coming up to the plate now will be Smith's still there. Sorry, it's a 1-1 count. To Smith. Got behind here on the scoreboard. 2 outs here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Smith the DH. Gallagher winds, delivers.
Oh, nice pitch.
That's a strike. Nice breaking pitch. 1-2 count now. He's really worked on that as well, and mixing it in nicely with fastballs. 1-2 delivery, and there's the fastball to strike out Smith, and we'll move to the top of the second. Lions lead 4-0. Stay tuned. SHN Sports, your home for Leander Baseball. We'll be right back. The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Heather Grissom. You're listening to Leander Lion Baseball at SHN Sports.
Welcome back to Vandegrift High School. Just want to mention to everyone that I want to send a shout out to my wife, Misty Kracy, who saved the video broadcast for today. Because of the rain last night, I set all of the wires and all of the equipment out to dry and dried it meticulously and left silica packets everywhere to make sure all of the equipment still worked. And I left the HDMI cable on my table, drove all the way over here without it, and she met me. And it was a scramble, and Salazar opens the second with a base hit. 2 in a row for him to open innings.
Yeah, basically the same place he's been hitting most of this district play. He's just driving it, seeing it right up the middle. He'll spray it a little bit here and there, but most of the time he's seeing those fastballs right down the middle of the plate, and he's just putting it out there, doing a great job of hitting.
If he works a little bit on his power, he'll drive a lot of pitches to those power alleys. And he's in safely. Belly first slide is Okerholm quickly throwing over to first before he delivers home to Omar Hernandez, the second Lion hitter in the second inning. Salazar kind of leaning, big lead. Goes back, he's in safe. Okerholm not comfortable with the lead from Salazar. First 2 moves, not to the plate, but to first base. First pitch home. Hernandez lays down a nice bunt. Can't leg it out, however. Salazar's going for 2, and he's in safely. Oh, they're going to say he's out. Double play there. I like the aggressiveness, Mark, but, the fielder was running alongside of Salazar when he caught the ball and tagged it. They were all in a running motion when it happened.
Yeah, what happened on that one, if you're listening to the broadcast, bunt over on the left side of the infield, third baseman or the pitcher came over, made a nice play to first base, and at that point the shortstop was near second base. Salazar saw that nobody was on third base and took off toward third base as he should be doing. Good throw by the first baseman back to the shortstop who was running next to Salazar. He tried to dive in on the far side of the bag, looked to me like he was safe, but his hand may have come off during that tag. But good aggressive running
I called
by
it
Salazar,
safe.
And nice play by the shortstop, but I do that every time. If no one's on third base when you're at second base and
keep going,
ball on first base, hey, you go.
Well, it's a 1-2 count here to Ruin with 2 outs and nobody on after that exciting double play by the Vandegrift Vipers. Unfortunate for Leander. Okerholm winds, delivers. It's a ball on the outside, and the count will even up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That was crazy. It was like he was it was like a receiver and a DB almost.
Yeah.
Running side by side. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Ruin goes down swinging. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Leander Baseball on SHN Sports.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
It's Coach Kano. You're watching the Leander Lions on SHN Sports. Go Lions.
Welcome back to Viper Field here, home of the Vandegrift Vipers. 13-6A Texas High School baseball action brought to you by SHN Sports. Your home for Leander Lions baseball. We're getting ready to get into the bottom of the second inning. Really a crazy double play there. Lions had started the second inning out in a way that looked like they were going to be able to get some more runs, and then Vandegrift's defense really handled their business, got a double play, and then they got a strikeout to get out of the side. Coming to the plate first for Vandegrift's going to be number 14, Mungazi. Mungazi playing third base today for the Vipers. Gallagher winds, first pitch delivery, just missing on the outside corner. Ball one. Gallagher, he's pretty deliberate on the mound. He's got his routine. 2-0 count as that delivery low. You know, and all the scrambling for the wire and everything, I left my bottle of water in my truck. 2-0 count. Mungazi fouls it off the netting here. It's a 2-1 count now. We're in the bottom of the second inning. This game was supposed to originally be played at noon, but the crazy rain from last night continued all the way into the afternoon here, and Mungazi drives it right back at Gallagher. Gallagher just missed fielding that, but it gets by him for a base hit. So the Vipers will have a runner on first here with nobody out. 23, Peyton Clam, the center fielder, will step into the plate here. You know, I've never really seen baseball teams put the football-type stickers on their helmets like that before.
Yeah,
but
kind of a little different. Don't see that often.
They get him in a rundown. Oh, and the throw from Ruin gets by Salazar into left field. The runner will be safe at second on the steal attempt.
Yeah, and that's the, that's a risk you take when you go on first movement with that left-handed pitcher. You know, you're either going to catch him off balance, he's going to go to the plate, and you're probably going to be safe at second, or you throw to first base and then, a throw that's off line, and you get safe anyway. So, it's just that risk you take every time when you try and steal on a left-handed pitcher with a good move over to first base. We saw that last inning when he picked him off.
Gallagher delivers the ball to Miller here. No, it's still Clam, sorry. 1-0 count. He never threw a pitch to Clam because he went directly to first with the first movement. Clam fouls that one off. It's a 1-1 count. So 1 ball, 1 strike, no out. Runner on second. Peyton Clam at the plate. Ryan Gallagher winds, delivers. Slap to third, and it's going to be a base hit, and it'll drive in a run for the Vipers. And Clam will have a double. So it's 4-1 now, Mark.
Yeah, that was one of those seeing eye singles just far enough to the left of Beltran as he's fielding the ball to get into left field and not fast enough to get out to Anger Amy for, a strong throw. He had to come up, and but he was, safe at the plate. The ball wasn't hit that hard out to the outfield, and the base runner trotted over to second base with the throw into the infield.
Well, Jake Miller takes a delivery high from Gallagher for ball 1. He's the next Viper hitter here in the batting order. He's got a runner on second, nobody out. It's a 4-1 lead for Leander. Gallagher winds, delivers, runner going. Maddox up throwing, and the runner's in safe at third. The Vipers have a runner 90 feet away, Mark.
Yeah.
Nobody out.
Yeah, Leander needs to get out of this inning. A lot of momentum right now for Vandegrift. You see him up, the fans are cheering, the players are cheering. So, it'd be great to get a strikeout here or, some type of infield pop-up, keep that runner at third.
Try to get some of that momentum back. 2-0 delivery here from Gallagher. That's a strike. The count 2-1 now. So Miller will dig in. Runner getting a little bit of a lead. Pitch high. Maddox keeping an eye on him over there. It's a 3-1 count, though, as he's getting a little bit into Ryan Gallagher's head, it appears. 3-1 delivery. And the Vipers have runners on the corners as Gallagher walks one.
Yeah, 2 hits and a walk right now this inning so far this inning for Vandegrift. Another batter up.
So Walter will come to the plate here.
Yeah, they've been really aggressive, trying to steal on Gallagher with the runner on first base. So they may try and, we may see that again right here on first movement. See if he's going to throw over to first, which he has to do unless he steps off, and then, go try and determine if they're going to go to second or watch that runner going home. And a delayed steal right there, and he goes to second base.
And that was a strike pitch from Gallagher, and the Vipers will have 2 runners in scoring position here with nobody out. The count's going to be 0-1.
Yeah, he waited till that catcher basically almost caught the ball, then he started taking off to second, trying to draw that throw to get that run in.
That one on the inside corner is now 0-2. And here's where you'd like to see Gallagher just go ahead and slam the door with a striking out the side. If he can dig deep and do that, that would help
playing
the line
in to keep that runner at bay at third.
That delivery fouled off, count will remain 0-2. There are runners on second and third. No out. It's an 0-2 count to Walter, the left fielder for the Vipers.
Turned out to be a great day here at Vandegrift High School.
And Walter goes down looking for out number 1 here in the Viper second.
If you're driving around town and close by, swing on by. Support your Leander Lions.
Yeah, it's a nice day. It actually turned out to be. It's a little windy for my tastes, but it is a beautiful day. Gallagher winds and delivers to the new hitter, Masanvi, and it's a strike. Do you know how to say that name? Masanvi?
Masonove, I guess.
Masonove? Masonov.
Masonov, okay.
Masonov at the plate, 0-1 count. Masonov playing first base for Vandegrift today, wearing number 12. There's a ball on the outside.
Oh, overthrow to third base, trying to get that runner. They're going to move along to third and home, and another run comes in for Vandegrift.
Yeah, it's a 4-2 game now. And so there'll just be 1 runner on the base path, but he's only 90 feet away, 1-1 count to Masonov. As Vandegrift shows why aggression sometimes pays off and can cause the other team headaches and to commit errors. Is basically the Lions have a couple of throws that have cost them here tonight.
Yeah, they're being really, really aggressive on the bases, putting a lot of pressure on the infielders, catchers, and pitchers.
It's a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Gallagher delivers. Masonov lays off. It's a 2-2 count now.
And that aggressiveness has paid off for him this inning.
Yeah, it works, and then sometimes it'll work against you as well. It is the gamble of the sport. 2-2 delivery from Gallagher. High fly ball to left field. Underneath it, the line left fielder. And we got a sacrifice fly. And that's about as well hit a sacrifice fly as you can hit, Mark.
Yeah, that was nice and high and deep to left field. Didn't have a chance on the play. He hit it hard enough and deep enough where that was an easy run. He just had to trot in from third base.
So it's 4-3 now as Gallagher has a little bit of a rough patch here in the second with the Viper hitters. Great job by Vandegrift offensively here in the second. First delivery from Gallagher's outside for ball 1. 1-0 count, 2 outs. Pitch high. It's 2-0 count. The wind's starting to pick back up and whip around a little bit, Mark.
Yeah, looks like flags are going straight out to center field at this point. Good thing we're sitting down here right in front of the press box, and we have a tarp over here on the right side trying to protect us from the wind so you can hear the broadcast.
It's a 3-0 count. 3-1 count.
So here we go with a 3-1 count, 2 outs here. Ryan Gallagher with the stretch. Nice low fastball. Strike 2, 3-2. So Gallagher here with the payoff pitch, fouled off. Still alive here.
I'm gonna risk it. We're gonna leave that 10 up. It looks like it's not really moving. So
maybe between innings we can run over and get her to get some of the dads to go help us out there.
I don't know. It's going to take a few minutes. We may have to wait. Payoff pitch, fly ball, and that's in play. Foul territory. Ruins lost it. No, it gets out of play. It'll be a full count still here with 2 outs, nobody on. We'll just kind of keep an eye on it there.
Yeah, only 2 people in front of it, so hopefully.
It's a small settlement. Payoff pitch from Ryan Gallagher. Fly ball. It's going to get out of play, though, here in the bleachers. Oh, just to the right of them.
Yeah, Gallagher needs to get out of this inning right now.
He's thrown a lot of pitches here in the second, more than he's accustomed to. The Lions relievers need to be ready just in case.
Yeah, pretty small strike zone from what we've seen so far from the home plate umpire, but he's been calling it on both sides, and that's fine.
Yeah, it's pretty consistent, and that's really the most you can ask for from a home plate umpire.
We've heard some groanings from both sides of the stands here on some pitches, but as long as he's calling the same pitches, that's fine. The hitters will adjust.
So we got a payoff pitch here. Gallagher delivers, and it's a fly ball. It's going to stay in foul territory in play, and Maddox gets the third out of the side. We'll take a quick break. Stay tuned. SHN Sports, your home for Leander Baseball. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Heather Grissom. You're listening to Leander Lion Baseball at SHN Sports.
Welcome back to Viper Field here. The Lions lead Vandegrift by a score of 4-3. The Lions had jumped to a 4-0 lead there in the top of the first inning, but Vandegrift battling back here in the bottom of the second to get real close within 1 here as we get into the third inning. Coming to the plate for the Lions will be the cleanup hitter to lead off, Noah Kellum. He'll be followed by Anthony Beltran, who has a couple of RBIs. And following him will be Clayton Maddox, the catcher, who's taken one to the noggin so far.
Yeah, just a little tap to the top of the helmet. Not
it was
much.
an off-speed pitch. And he's a tough guy. They don't call him Tank for nothing. Things bounce off of him. Outside, ball 1 to Noah Kellum.
Yeah, he got on with the walk in the first inning.
Well, and he's very patient at the plate, and he's going to force strikes to be thrown. 1-0 delivery here from Okerholm, and big cut. Good pitch from Okerholm. It's a 1-1 count. Took a little bit off of that one.
Yeah, Kellum was a little bit out in front.
That one outside on the corner for a 1-2 count.
Had a nice little tail on that. Right-handed pitcher tailed off and hit the outside part of the plate. 1-2 count to Kellum.
Kellum check swings up.
How can he
They're
check
going to
at
say
first
2-2
to see if he went? He pointed towards the first base coach to see if he went across the plate.
Yeah. Well, the umpire's over there, but you can't really tell on a lefty very easily from that angle. It's a 2-2 count. It looked like a check swing to me, but it was right on the cusp of being an actual swing, and it's a 2-2 count. So Oklahoma taking his time here. 2-2 delivery outside, and the count's full. Well, Kellum has battled back a little bit. We've got a good battle going between the two here. Kellum fouls it out of play. Count will remain full. You know, that tent could have protected somebody from that foul ball.
Could have.
Kellum again out of play into the green belt over there. 3-2 count. Pretty good battle here between Okerholm and Noah Kellum. Kellum trying to get the first base runner of the third for Leander. And Okerholm loses his hat delivering a ball high, and the Lions will have a base runner with nobody out.
Good job by Noah Kellum.
And Beltran, one of the hotter hitting lines, will come to the plate.
Yeah, Beltran had that single and 2 RBIs in the first inning.
So he digs in here. Early candidate for player of the game. Okerholm back over to first before he delivers home. He's going to keep Kellum honest. The Lions have made a couple of aggressive base running moves. They've cost them in some of them, but they're going to remain aggressive as it's resulted in success for Leander here, middle and late district play, and they're trying to keep this win streak alive. Okerholm with a quick move over to first, Kellum in safe.
Yeah, Leander went to 6-8 in district play. Need to go 8-8 here.
That pitch is strike.
Yeah, starting a 2-game series with Vandegrift to finish out district play for Leander.
Got a 1-1 count here to Anthony Beltran. Okerholm turns to first, lobs it. He just wanted to show the move, right? Pretty good move for a right-hander going to first. It's not as easy as it is for the lefties. 1-1 delivery. Beltran check swing. They're getting trying to get a call from second base umpire. We got a 2-1 count.
Lots of restlessness here in the stands.
Yeah.
In this competitive game, these teams are always competitive with each other.
Well,
these schools are, that's for sure.
School district rivals, and been in the same competitive UIL district every year since almost since Vandegrift was created. 2-2 count here to Beltran as Okerholm looks over to first before he delivers home. Decides to go to first, Kellum in safely. He went in standing up, which almost got him tagged. Maddox on deck for Leander. 2-2 count. Okerholm. Beltran fouls it out of play. Over here behind the bleachers. Still 2-2.
Yeah, someone can just put one up in the jet stream. It'll go a long way out there to center field. Center fielder not playing very deep either.
Well, it depends. I mean, the wind will blow out, and then every once in a while it turn back around and start blowing in. But right now it's blowing out. That one outside, count is full now. Good eye by Beltran as that was right on the edge of the, just on the border of being called a strike. Full count here. Nobody out. Runner on first. Okerholm goes to first. Wines delivers. Beltran drives it straight back. It's just a short foul territory here. And, you know, we're outside, so we are pretty close to the field. We don't get as much of a view as you would like. 3-2 count. Okerholm goes back, and they get Kellum. What a move by Okerholm. That's the
he's
first
been
out.
A couple lazy throws over to first base.
He set him up.
And that one, he just a really quick move in a perfect spot where he threw it over the first base, and Kellum may have been taking a secondary lead over there at the time.
He lulled him to sleep with those tosses initially, and the Lions will have a base runner back over on first as Beltran's walked. But Okerholm, he kind of lulled him to sleep with some of those throws over to first, and then that quick move caught Kellum napping, and the Lions have an out here. But they get the runner back on the next delivery from Okerholm. But there's one out for Clayton Maddox as he'll step in here to face the righty for the Vipers. Okerholm winds, delivers.
Ooh, got him again.
And that's 2 in a row that he's hit Maddox. I don't know what kind of beef they got, but probably none, but kind of.
Yeah,
because they're just little lackadaisical throws that he's getting clipped with.
Yeah, that was a curveball that he lost inside and hit him on the sleeve, and he trots down to first base. So 2 runners on.
On the first at bat, and it was the first pitch both times, and on the first at bat, he just kind of leaned in to get out of the way, and it just plunked him right on the head. That one just nicked his shoulder. Okerholm will deliver here. Strike one. 0-1 count, runners on first and second. Delivery inside. The count will even up. They're having a little bit of a release issue, I think, because follow through maybe, because those pitches inside are kind of tailing in. 1-1 count here. There's a pitch. And Franco base hit. And the Lions are going to have a runner come in. Anthony Beltran is in safely. RBI for Austin Franco. And it's 5-3. And the Lions will have runners on first and second here. Still one out.
Yeah, good hit out to center field. Center fielder started charging in, then had to hold up. He wasn't going to catch that on the fly. And when it took a bounce, he slipped and fell down, then had to pick it up. And by that time, Beltran had the signal to go on home, and he was able to get in really without a close play at the plate. So good base running by Beltran. Good job by Franco putting that ball in play, getting a base hit.
It's 5-3, but the scoreboard operator gave that run to Vandegrift, so it says 4-4 on the board over there. But we know the Lions are at the plate. Ryan Gallagher, the starting pitcher for Leander, getting an opportunity to bat in today's game. Goes down 0-1 as he fouls off the first delivery from Okerholm. On deck for Leander, Luke Wilkins here with one out. Okerholm delivers. That's a strike, and Gallagher down quickly, 0-2 in the count. He's going to have to protect the plate here, Mark.
Yeah, he is. Runner on second and first, 0-2 count. Just needs to put the ball in play.
So Gallagher will dig in here to face Okerholm. Okerholm winds, delivers. Gallagher fights it off. 0-2 count will remain. Your score 5-3. We're in the top of the third inning, one out. Leander trying to string together 4 straight wins. Okerholm with an 0-2 delivery. And it's outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, tailed a little bit off on the right-handed pitcher outside. Good-looking pitch.
Yeah, I like that.
Just a little bit outside.
Gallagher, the only way he could take that one would be to left field, and he would have to kind of reach for it a little bit. So he lays off 1-2 count, 1 out. 2 runners on. Okerholm winds, delivers, and it's a ball. 2-2 count. That one a little bit further outside than the delivery before. So Gallagher laying off those outside pitches. We'll see if Oklahoma comes inside this time. 2-2 delivery. And he does a little. It's low, and the count's full as Gallagher battles back. Not going to go down easily.
Nope, good eye at the plate right now from 0-2 to full count.
Full count delivery, and Gallagher goes down swinging for out number 2 here in the line third. The base runners will stay at first and second. Coming to the plate will be Luke Wilkins, and Coach Grissom is going to walk out, have a conversation about something. Not sure what's going on here, Mark.
Yeah, I don't know either. Grissom walked over to the home plate umpire, said something. Now they're talking to the Vandegrift head coach. It looks like he may be getting a pinch runner in for Maddox.
Just getting a lineup change going there for his catcher. It's going to be number 19.
That's Noah Ruin, now running at second base with 2 outs. Getting a courtesy runner out there for our catcher.
Now batting number 3, Luke Wilkins.
And the wind picking up again. I'm starting to get a little nervous again about the the tarp or the what is that, pop-up tent?
Pop-up tent.
We've got it not bungeed, but zip tied. Not the industrial kind of zip ties, but foul on that first delivery, out of play for Wilkins. Yeah, between this next half inning, I'm just going to cut some holes in that tent.
Or if we just pull up the edges and maybe won't have as much
or just pull
drag
the whole top off of it because it's all Velcroed on there. Oklahoma delivers, and Wilkins slaps it to second. He has a little trouble with it. Gets the throw. He's safe, and the Lions will have the bases loaded here. Close play there, but the Lions, Luke Wilkins, the second baseman, able to leg it out and bring up the hot-hitting Noel Salazar to the plate, who's 2 for 2 today.
Yeah, so far, yeah. Hit to the second baseman, error on the second baseman. Hit off his glove, then kind of rolled out behind him a couple feet. He was able to go grab it and try to get him out, but good speed by Wilkins, able to beat it out.
Take over, Mark.
Yep.
I'm going to go do that.
So Noel Salazar up at the plate, 2 for 2. First pitch inside, almost got him on the knee, but ball 1. Lions are up 5-3 here in the top of the third inning. Bases are loaded. Salazar steps back into the box. Oklahoma with the pitch. Curveball breaking over for strike 1. Count is now 1-1. Salazar 2 singles so far today. Another pitch, pop up, high on the infield towards the third base, curving back in. Oh, able to make a snow cone catch as that probably drifted 20 feet due to the wind blowing straight out to center field, and that will be it for the Leander Lions. They were able to get 1 run across, and we will go to the bottom of the third inning with Lions leading 5-3. So we'll just briefly stay here. And the wind is blowing like crazy. See if I can get anything here on the weather app to see how strong it is. But it's really blowing. It's sunny. Few clouds in the sky, but not much. But it's turned out to be a really great day here, baseball for Leander. Going through the district standings real quick. Round Rock is in first at 11-1. Stony Point at 8-4. Hendrickson at 8-4, Vista Ridge at 7-7. They have a bye week. Cedar Ridge at 6-6, McNeil at 6-6, Leander at 6-8, Vandegrift 3-9, and Westwood at 1-11. Leander just took a 2-game sweep from the Westwood Warriors.
First sweep of the season. They should have had 2 and almost 3, but shoulda, woulda.
Yeah, that's basically they've swept McNeil in 2 games. They swept Round Rock in 2 games, and now they're playing Vandegrift and up 5-3 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Yeah, we're getting ready to start that bottom half of the inning. Just want to check here on our volume level. I think we're doing okay. I don't think we're over-modulated. I'm just happy that we got that tarp off of the skeleton of that pop-up tent, because it looked like, even though it was strapped down, it wanted to Mary Poppins its way into the field here. So Gallagher will open the 3rd. First delivery, a strike on the outside corner to the first hitter, Nelson. And Nelson, the leadoff hitter for the Vipers this afternoon.
Ground out to 3rd base in the 1st inning.
It's going to be an 0-1 delivery from Gallagher there. Outside for a ball, the count will even up 1-1. I may have to have you do that again and run and get a bottle of water at some point.
No problem.
And I can't run to my truck because I lost my decent parking space going to get the HDMI cable.
Oh.
The throw pulls Ruin off, and the Vipers will have a runner on first base here with nobody out in the 3rd.
Yeah, ground ball to Wilkins over at 2nd base. Slow grounder, able to pick it up, but threw wide at first base. Ruin had to come off the bag to catch that, so leadoff batter in the bottom of the 3rd inning is now on for Vandegrift.
Well, you know, obviously your leadoff hitter is going to be one of your faster players, and Nelson showing that speed down the first baseline, able to beat out the throw. And Wilkins made a quick throw because of the speed of Nelson, and it pulled Hudson Ruin off a little. And Gallagher kind of liked that lazy throw over to first move and gets one over himself.
Yeah, you have to mix it up. You can't do the same move every time. They'll pick up on that. And they've been really aggressive on that first move by Gallagher, stealing bases. So, you know, we'll see if he gets a sign here again to go.
Call both ways, Blue. Box a box.
So Gallagher ready to deliver home here to the 2nd hitter in the inning. One hopper to Beltran. The throw low, and the Vipers will have 2 runners on what should have been 2 outs, Mark.
Yeah, that's another error on infield on Beltran, low in the dirt as the Nelson was sliding into 2nd base here, trying to turn that double play, kind of a, you know, semi-slow grounder, but they had to play at 2nd base. But throw in the dirt, slide into 2nd base, and now 2 base runners on 2 throwing errors for Leander.
And something's going on as what are they saying? They called the runner out.
Oh, wait, they did what?
They called the runner out. They called the runner out. He either got hit by the throw. What happened there? I'm not sure what he did, or stepped off the bag.
Must have stepped off the bag at some point because I saw the ball pop up in the air. Maybe he was able to grab it and tag him when he was off the bag. I was looking down at the book. Apologize for that. So that's 1 out.
And there's a lot of chatter going on between players, and Smith will come up to the plate now, the DH.
Now the fans are yelling at the umpires to get control of the game. So getting a little crazy out here right now.
It is a little chippy. So the DH, Smith, will step to the plate, and Gallagher will go to first. Gallagher still waiting to deliver here. Looks at first, delivers home. Cut from Smith on the off-speed pitch. It's an 0-1 count. And this is usually where Ryan will dig down and really throw some good pitches when things are getting chippy like this. 0-1 count. Let's see if he can settle it down here. He looks at first, decides to go there. And, of course, the Vandegrift dugout, no matter what the move to first is going to be, they're going to scream balk at this point. 0-1 count, 1 out. Smith at the plate. Gallagher steps off the rubber. And Smith will step out of the box. Smith, a right-hander. We got a timeout. Smith steps back in here. 0-1 count, 1 out. Runner on first here. We're at the bottom of the third. Lions lead 5-3. Gallagher winds, delivers. Strike 2. Maddox doing a good job keeping that in front of him as it was a little bit low.
Good pitch by Gallagher, low and outside part of the plate. 2
off-speed pitches. Kind of fooled Smith so far here. Let's see if he tries to bust one by him here with an 0-2 count. Decides to go to first instead. And again, you hear the balk calls, even though that's Ryan's pickoff move all season long.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a really good one.
Yeah, the lefties have a little bit of an advantage. There's a pitch home, and he tried to jump on him, get it by him, but Smith able to get the bat around and foul it back to stay alive, 0-2.
Yeah, you see Ryan a lot of times with the high leg kick, looking over to first base and brings it home. And he took a quick slide step there to try and catch the batter off. 0-2 count.
We got a timeout from the hitter. I may try to adjust the camera here just slightly, folks, if you'll bear with me. I'll try to keep it in the same frame. 0-2 count. And they're giving the home plate umpire a little bit of a ribbing here. That one slapped to the alley in center field. Kellum on his horse, he gets it for another out here in the third. Great play by the center fielder, senior Noah Kellum.
Yeah, great job. Got a great jump on that one. He was over slightly and to the right of center field if you're looking at second base. And pretty good hit out to left center field. And Kellum on his horse able to come over and make a sliding catch as that ball kind of drifted a little bit closer to him with that wind.
He had to make an adjustment on it mid-stride, he did. As he slides, Beltran gets one driven to him. He's going to go to first, and that's out 3 in the third. We'll move to the 4th inning. Stay tuned. You're listening to Leander Line Baseball here on your home for Line Baseball, SHN Sports. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Heather Grissom. You're listening to Leander Lion Baseball at SHN Sports.
Welcome back to Viper Field here, home of the Vandegrift Vipers, where the Lions are visiting to take on the Vipers here in 13-6A action. We're getting ready to start the 4th inning. Omar Hernandez, the 2-hitter in the line batting order, will step to the plate to open the 4th inning. Now, Hernandez will likely have an opportunity to swing away here. Okerholm remains on the mound for Vandegrift. Okerholm winds, delivers the first pitch ball outside and low. It's a 1-0 count. Going to try to get Hernandez to chase the pitch early in the count. Hernandez very patient at the plate. 1-0 delivery inside. It's 2-0. So he starts with one outside, comes back with one inside. It's a 2-0 count. Okerholm delivers, and he gets a strike call on that one. Hernandez looking there. It's a 2-1 count now. Okerholm winds, delivers, inside. 3-1 count. So Christian Okerholm on the mound for Vandegrift. facing Omar Hernandez, the line 2 hitter and left fielder today. There's the delivery. Hernandez underneath it. It gets high fly ball just out of shortstop area, and shortstop there to make the play. And that's Mongazi with the first out for the Vipers here. And the Lions will bring up Hudson Ruin to the plate here in the 4th inning. That delivery at ball on the inside corner there, 1-0 count. So Ruin will dig back in here. Okerholm takes the signal from his catcher. That's Baca. Here's the pitch. It's outside ball. It's a 2-0 count now.
Yeah, I got some clarification on that play at second base where the ball was
3-0 count. Go ahead.
The throw from third from Beltran over to Wilkins, which looked like it was low in the dirt, but they called interference on the slide with the high spike into Wilkins, so they called the runner out.
There's a strike, and it's a 3-1 count now to the senior right-hander Hudson Ruin. And Ruin will be on with 1 out, base on balls. Would bring up Noah Kellum to the plate. The Lions center fielder made a nice put out there in the last half inning to really kind of turn the tide there. Scores 5-3. Okerholm with a lazy throw to first. Ruin's going to have to be careful with that. We saw him pick off the current hitter, Noah Kellum, a little earlier in the game. Ball delivery on that pitch, 1-0. And Okerholm will go to first. Ruin in safe. You know, the only bad thing about using the press box as a windshield is it is also a sun shield.
It is.
Which on a day like today, I wouldn't mind a little bit of sun. 1-1 count as Okerholm comes with a fastball and Ruin fouls it straight back. Or not Ruin, Kellum. I'm going to have real problems next season with Noah Ruin, given that there's a Noah Kellum and a Hudson Ruin on this current squad. Now also a Noah Ruin. Okerholm keeping Hudson Ruin honest at first base. I'm going to get it right. Okerholm, 1-1 delivery. Kellum lays off, strikes on the outside corner, and it's a 1-2 count. Nice pitch there from the righty. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Lions have a runner on first. Okerholm looks that way. Turns. Ruin is safe as he slides in head first. Little reverse tag around the backside. Not in time. 1-2 delivery here. Kellum swinging and staying alive. You know, he couldn't take a chance on that one being a called strike on the outside corner here with 2 strikes, and so he fouls it back, fights it off. So Ruin at first, Kellum at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Nice curveball. It's a little bit low as it reaches the strike zone. The count evens at 2. A lot of movement on that pitch.
Yeah, that was the best curveball we've seen so far tonight. He's left him a little bit up, a little bit outside, but that was a nice breaking pitch right there.
Yeah, it was a good job by Kellum to even lay off that pitch. 2-2 delivery here. Fouled back, and the count will remain even at 2.
With the way this game's been going so far, Leander needs to get as many runs as they can.
Yeah, the wind the way it is, there's no telling what it'll do to baseballs. Cause a lot of errors in a day like today. That pitch way outside, 3-2 count now. Okerholm trying to get him to chase one there. Had that extra pitch. I missed what was going on there.
I don't know, a little ribbing, a little.
Yeah, got to be quiet. Payoff pitch here, a little bit high. Kellum on the bag, so the Lions will have 2 runners on here with 1 out. Coming to the plate will be the hot-hitting Anthony Beltran. And there's going to be a meeting at the mound here for the Vipers. You know, I feel a lot better that we got that tarp part of that pop-up tent down. It's just the skeleton strapped to the bleachers now. It's not going to go anywhere.
Now pitching for the Vipers, number 9, Levi Davidson.
And they were very appreciative that I had done that. They were like, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, you just never know with those things.
Well, you know, if you've ever seen Mary Poppins, you know, even a little umbrella can carry you across the sky. Oh, wait, that's special effects in the 60s? We're ready to keep going here. There's a long meeting at the mound, though, for the Vipers as they try to decide whether they want to continue with Okerholm on the mound, but it looks like we have a reliever coming in.
Yeah, they brought in number 9, Levi Davidson.
So Davidson will take over for Okerholm. It doesn't have their classifications on that, does it, Mark?
No, I didn't. I wasn't able to catch that. See if I can maybe hunt something down.
And so Beltran will be the first Lion to face the relief pitcher for Vandegrift, and that's Levi Davidson. And he's a right-hander coming from the side a little bit. It's got a little bit of velocity from what I can tell here. You know, and Okerholm was having a pretty good outing other than, you know, just a couple of at-bats. Couldn't quite get control of that curveball like you would like.
Yeah, I think at this point – oh, great, thank you. I think at this point, you know, with 2 walks in a row here in the top of the 4th inning, you know, Vandegrift right now is saying, hey, we don't want to put another runner on. He's had a little bit of control problem with the curveball. Was able to get it near the end of that inning, but he's been basically throwing a lot of fastballs. And so right now I think they want to get a pitching change, see if they can get out of this inning trailing just by 2.
So the catcher's going to go out and pay a visit to Levi Davidson, make sure their signals are all on the same page. That's Baca. He'll be back behind the plate now, and Beltran will dig in here to face the reliever, Levi Davidson, here with 2 runners on, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. So Davidson will start his windup here. He decides he's going to make a pickoff move to second and ruin in safely.
Yeah, he was getting that secondary lead, and it was actually a good move by Davidson.
That was a very good move.
Shortstop was a little too far back, so he couldn't zing it in for the tag. But just to keep him close, telling him, hey, I see you out there.
Beltran turns on one, but it's foul. It's an 0-1 count. You know, there's a big gap there between third and short when there's a runner there at second and you're trying to pick him off like that. Both middle infielders a little bit closer to the bag than they typically play. 0-1 count here. Davidson delivers outside ball. So the count will even. And Beltran will dig back in. Davidson looks at second where Ruin is. There's the pitch home. Beltran with a fly ball to left field. The wind playing tricks with it. But the left fielder able to get it for the second out here in the line 4th. And that's what we were talking about. You know, that it gets up in the air like that. There's no telling where it's going to come down.
Yeah, that was actually a nice play by Walter out there in left field. That was a high fly ball, and with this wind blowing, he made a really nice adjustment out there to make that catch.
So we got a no ball, new count here as Clayton Maddox comes to the plate. 2 runners on, 2 outs. Davidson steps off the rubber as Maddox decides he needs a timeout. He stepped back in, he get a little sand in the face or something right as he getting ready to get started. Davidson winds, delivers the first pitch to Maddox, and it's a strike on a breaking pitch.
Yeah, first time he hasn't been hit by a pitch today.
Yeah, two at bats, two plunks. They weren't hard ones. 0-1 delivery.
Ooh, that
and
almost
there's one
got him.
behind his head just as soon as you spoke, Mark. And the runners will advance on that one, and it is a 1-1 count. That was crazy, Mark.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Right after you said he almost took one.
And that was a relatively slow breaking pitch. Wasn't a hard fastball, so we can joke about it here.
1-1 count here with 2 outs.
Ooh.
And that one inside, it gets by the catcher Baca, and Ruin is in safely on the pass ball. It's a 6-3 lead. Kellum will advance over to third.
Max is probably saying, "What did I do? Hey, just throw me something I can swing at here."
He
I don't
must,
mind.
he must have posted something on social media that wasn't very well received.
I mean, he doesn't mind getting on base, but you know, those are coming pretty close to him. He got hit, you know, once on the head, once on the sleeve, one behind him. That one almost hit him in the chest as it went back to the fence.
It's a 3-1 count now. He may find himself on the bag again here. Davidson. 3 balls, 1 strike count, 2 outs here in the 4th. He winds, delivers, and it's a walk. Kellum, because of the pass ball, came a little bit down the line, but he decides to get back as Baca does a good job of getting control of that ball.
May have to have Maddox as player of the game just to talk to him, see what he was thinking out there with all these pitches coming at him.
I wonder what his mama's thinking. Coming to the plate now, Austin Franco, the DH. He had a hit in his last at bat, drove in a run.
3 walks this inning so far for Leander. Runner at first and third.
6-3 score. We have a fake pickoff move to third, turn and throw to first by Davidson. He had nobody covering third, so he couldn't make that throw. Got to be alert if you're over at first. Pinch runner is Noah Ruin over at first for Maddox, so they took Maddox and said, go get your equipment on. 1-0 count. Austin Franco at the plate with 2 outs. Runners on the corners. Davidson delivers inside ball, and Ruin is in safely.
Yeah, delayed steal by Ruin, able to get there in plenty of time. Catcher threw it down to left of the bag, missed the second baseman. Shortstop was able to pick it up, but you know, runner on third base was just standing on the bag.
There's a 2-0 count now to Austin Franco with 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Davidson turns, throws to try to get the pickoff at second.
Ball
Ruin
almost went out
safely
to center field. Nice catch by number 1, Drew Nelson at second base to keep that ball from going out to center field.
Yeah, it was a pretty nice stretch, almost first baseman-esque. 2-0 count. Davidson delivers. A little off-speed pitch high. It's a 3-0 count. He's got that bag open at third, so he's being careful with Austin Franco here.
Austin had an RBI in his last at-bat.
Right. 3-0 delivery. And Franco on with a walk, and the bases are loaded here with 2 outs for Leander.
Fourth walk of the inning for Leander.
And Ryan Gallagher coming to the plate now with an opportunity to drive in some runs here, help his cause out.
See some movement over in the Vandegrift bullpen.
So Davidson, the righty, winds, delivers to Gallagher. It's a strike. Gallagher taking the whole time there. 0-1 count. Davidson winds, delivers. It's a little low. 1-1 count. It dropped out of the strike zone. Gallagher able to lay off that pitch. Looked very similar to the one before, but it dropped as it crossed, right before it crossed the strike zone. On deck, Luke Wilkins for the Lions if they need him. Big cut from Gallagher there, and he's down 1-2. Don't want to get hurt swinging the bat, though.
Now, low pitch, and he went after that one, kind of chased it low and outside and kind of
fooled him a little bit.
Dropped to his knee a little bit when he was swinging, trying to just punch that through the infield here. But 1-2 count now to Gallagher.
2 outs. Davidson delivers. Gallagher fights it off, stays alive. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. just one of those typical spring days. You just never know what kind of weather you're going to get here in the great state of Texas, here especially in the central Texas. 2-2 count as Gallagher takes the ball on the outside from Davidson on that pitch. So Davidson will deliver this one, 2-2. Inside in the dirt, and the Lions are going to take another run on the pass ball, and the runners will advance. So the Lions have runners at second and third, a 7-3 lead, and it's a 3-2 count. So Gallagher still with an opportunity to try to drive in a run here. Payoff pitch coming up from Davidson with 2 outs in the top of the 4th inning. Here it comes. Gallagher fights it off. Pitch a little low in the strike zone, but it would have been a strike, and he had to go after it, and he fouls it back. Wilkins showing some hustle from the deck, from being in the on-deck circle. Get the foul ball. Here's the pitch from Davidson. Gallagher slaps it down to the first baseman, and that's the 3rd out.
Yeah, that looked like a foul ball.
There's
home plate umpire is going to go out and talk to the second base umpire here. It looked like it hit off of him, but we'll see if it'll change.
Scoreboard until we get a call. So we'll just wait here for a moment, and it looks like they're saying he's out.
Wow.
So we'll take a quick break. You're listening to Lion Baseball here on SHN Sports. Stay tuned.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Andy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
It's Coach Kano. You're watching the Leander Lions on SHN Sports. Go Lions.
Welcome back to Viper Field. The Lions lead Vandegrift here in the first of a 2-game series with the Vipers. 13-6A Texas High School Baseball. Score is 7-3. Gallagher remains on the mound for the Lions. The Vipers are down to a relief pitcher here, Levi Davidson. He came in for Okerholm, who started the game. Coming to the plate now, number 23, Clam, to face Gallagher to open the 4th inning. First pitch from Ryan is a fly ball to center field. Kellum waves everyone off. Oh, and it drops. He couldn't find it. And it's a double on that error. I guess it's not a double if it's an error, but you know what I mean, a 2-bagger. And so the right fielder is going to come to the plate, and that's Miller with nobody out to face Gallagher. Miller, number 19. That was a high fly ball, and that's what we talk about, you know, and Noah Kellum's a good outfielder. You have the sun in your eye and the wind whipping around like that. It plays tricks with the ball. First delivery from Gallagher, strike. Nice pitch from Ryan. He likes to just go after the hitters here.
Yeah, with a 7-3 lead.
It's not a big enough lead in my estimation, but it's better than no lead. That one slapped directly to Beltran. Throw to first in time for out number 1. The runner advances. No, he doesn't. He stays at second.
Yeah, good job by Beltran. Keep that ball in front of him, hit him in the chest, able to grab it and throw it across for the out. Good stretch by Bruin.
That was catcher-like, almost hockey goalie-esque. So coming to the plate now will be Walter, the left fielder. Made a couple of nice plays out there today. First delivery from Gallagher on the outside, ball 1. Walter wasn't going to jump on that one. He thought about it for a second, held on. 1-0 count. Vipers have a base runner at second. 1 out. Gallagher winds, delivers. He's going. Maddox with the throw. It's a little bit out of tag area, and the runner is safe there at third with 1 out. So it is a 2-0 count to Walter with a runner at third, 1 out. Gallagher winds, delivers the 2-0 pitch. Fouled off by Walter. It's 2-1. Runner at third going on contact.
Yeah, infield playing back here with a 4-run lead to get that out at first base rather than trying to play in on the grass to keep that runner at third.
Yeah, the outs are more important here with a 7-3 lead. Clam, the runner at third. Walter at home. 2-1 delivery from Gallagher, and it's a fly ball. The right fielder, Omar Hernandez, able to get it, and the runner tags, and Clam will score, and the Vipers will have a 7-4 lead on the sac fly by Walter.
Yeah, that was hit far enough out in right field. Omar Hernandez, making a nice catch out there, but the wind blowing directly in his face and him drifting over to the right, didn't have a chance to even try to throw that ball in.
Kyle Mazanoff, the hitter now for the Vipers, swinging on the first delivery from Gallagher for strike 1. Gallagher having a pretty good outing here despite giving up some runs. 0-1 delivery from Ryan, and it's slapped to left field, and the Vipers will have a base runner with 2 outs.
Now batting, your catcher, number 7, Patrick Baca.
And that base runner will be on first base. The catcher coming up, Baca. On deck will be Nelson. There are 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. The score 7-4. To Gallagher. Digs in as the wind shifts. First delivery high, ball 1. And you can hear it just, the wind. 1-0 count. Ryan Gallagher looks at first, decides to go. He's in safe. Masonov at the plate. Walter safe at first. 1-0 count. Gallagher looks at Walter, delivers pitch on the inside corner for a strike. 1-1 count.
What was that strike? Where was that?
Good pitch by Gallagher there, low on the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, caught that front inside corner. 1-1 count with 2 outs. Gallagher goes to Ruin at first to try to get Walter. Walter in safe, 1-1 count, 2 outs. Gallagher winds, delivers. It's in the dirt. Walter's going to go. And he's safe at second as Maddox had a little trouble getting a handle on that one. Is a 2-1 count here to Masonov.
To Baca.
Baca. Masonov's at second.
Yep.
Gallagher winds, delivers, and it's slapped to the alley in left center, and that will score. Masonov, and Baca has a double. So they'll have a runner there at second. They'll add another run to their total. It's 7-5 now.
Number 1, Drew Nelson.
And Drew Nelson will come to the plate, the leadoff hitter for the Vipers this afternoon. I think the wind actually has picked up. That makes me feel even better that
it does.
Got that off of there. And there's even more people that have moved down in front of it now that it's gone.
Yep. Yeah, 7-5 lead here for Leander. Don't need to give up another one. They need to get out of this inning right now.
And so Nelson will dig in here with a runner at second, 2 outs to face Gallagher. First delivery high, ball 1.
So far today, ground out to third base. And then the ground ball error on the infield, so he's been on one time. Been on
I think
base
he
one
may
time.
have been the person that was called out at second on the high slide.
You would be right.
It's a 1-1 count. Gallagher looks at second, just staring it down, delivers home. Big strike there as he brings a fastball. That's pretty impressive to spend the whole time looking at second and then just turn and deliver a fastball like that right down the pipe. 1-2 count. Gallagher looks at second, winds, delivers, and he sits him down, and we'll move to the top of the 5th inning. Stay tuned to SHN Sports, your home for Lion baseball. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Coach Grissom, and you're listening to Leander Lion Baseball on SHN Sports.
Welcome back to Viper Field. There's been some adjustments to the Viper lineup, but we'll deal with those as they come along at the plate. It looks like we may have a new pitcher, though, Mark.
Yeah, number 29, last name is Up, UPP.
Let me borrow your pen real quick. I'm going to adjust my roster here. So, Up at the plate. UPP, huh? So it's Up with a little pop at the end. And so the Viper infield are going to meet there, or some of the infielders are going to meet there at the mound, as Wilkins will come to the plate here to lead off for the Lions in the 5th. And we apologize for any technical difficulties that we've had over the last couple of games, mostly weather related, not a whole lot we can do. Had my own little additional drama that I added to the mix. There's a strike there from Up on the first pitch delivery to Wilkins. Wilkins makes contact, but it's in foul territory.
Oh, wow.
And what a catch by Baca to get the first out of the Lion 5th inning. Nice play by the catcher.
Wow, that was an outstanding play. That looked like that ball was going into the stands. With this wind, it just blew
It
right
blew
back
it right
in.
back into play.
And made a diving, backhanded catch by the catcher. Looked like an outfielder trying to dive for a ball out to the side of him, able to get his glove flipped around and make that catch. Outstanding play.
Now Noel Salazar step in here to face Up, and he takes a strike on the first delivery. Up coming in and trying to quiet the Lion bats here in the 5th. 7-5 game. Up winds, delivers outside. Count evens. Let's see what kind of response the Lion hitters can have here to the relief pitcher Up. 1-1 delivery. And there's a strike. Salazar a little frustrated that he didn't swing at that one. 1 ball, 2 strike count. 1 out here. Up winds, delivers. Salazar fights it off to stay alive. It's fouled out of play. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Up delivers. It's a 2-2 count now as that one stays outside. And so Salazar, 2-2 count, 1 out, nobody on. Up winds, delivers. Slapped down the first base side, foul. Count remains even at 2.
Salazar so far today, 2 for 3, 2 singles, and then that pop-up to the third baseman.
2-2 count, 1 out, up delivers. It's a 3-2 count as Salazar works at the count full here. And, you know, we've seen that numerous times throughout the season. The Lions get down a couple of strikes and they fight back. Payoff pitch here from up. Salazar slaps it foul, out of play. Behind the bleachers here on the third base side. Got payoff pitch coming from up to Salazar with 1 out. Salazar slaps it to the first base side. First baseman able to get over, make the play, and get back and make the force out at first. So there'll be 2 outs here in the 5th for the Lions, with Omar Hernandez coming to the plate to face the relief pitcher up.
Hernandez so far today had a walk in the first, and then a ground out to first base, and then a fly out to the shortstop.
First pitch delivery, a strike from up. And so Hernandez has seen the off-speed breaking pitch. Let's see if up comes with a fastball here. 0-1 count. He does, inside, and it's 0-2. Hernandez kind of thought he was going to come with it. A little bit inside, and he couldn't quite catch up to it. 0-2 count here. Up, winds and delivers. Outside, it's a 1-2 count. And that one was real close to catching that outside front corner, Mark.
Yeah, good pitch. Good job by Hernandez laying off of that. I don't know if he'd be able to put his bat on it.
1-2 delivery here. Hernandez strokes it down the left field side, but it tails foul. Still be 1 ball, 2 strike count here. The wind just continuing to pick up and whip around more and more as we get into this ball game. It has affected the play at times. That a ball. It's a 2-2 count. You know, we've seen some line outfielders have a little issue with the sun and wind, and, you know, it's affected a foul ball and knocked it back into play.
I've also seen some great plays by the both teams catching that ball as you don't know where it's going.
True. It's a full count now as Hernandez continues to battle here at the plate against the relief pitcher for the Vipers. It's going to be a payoff pitch with 2 outs, nobody on. Up, winds and delivers. Hernandez with a base hit. Nope, the center fielder underneath it. It looked like a base hit when it left the bat, but we'll head to the bottom of the 5th with the Lions on top of the Vipers here, 7-5. Stay tuned.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions!
Hey, it's Coach Bell. Thanks for y'all tuning in, watching Leander Baseball at SHN Sports. Thanks for coming. Go Lions.
Welcome back to Viper Field here, where the Lions lead the Vipers by a score of 7-5 in the first of a 2-game set with the Vipers here in 13-6A play. Mark, not a comfortable 2-run lead here as both teams are scrapping to get runs. They're scrapping at bats and to get outs. It's a battle here, and we would expect no less from these two teams.
No, they're competitive teams, and they're going after each other. A little bit chippy out there on the field. We have the weather issues, but it's been an exciting game out here, just watching. But, yeah, 7-5 lead. You know, definitely needed to try and
got a base hit to open the bottom of the 5th by the Vipers, and that's number 10 Clausen with that base hit as he jumps on the first delivery from Gallagher.
Yeah, so far this has been the 6th hit for Vandegrift. So they're putting the bat on the ball, putting it in play.
Yeah,
and,
they're going to scrap.
Yeah, they
sure.
are. And with Gallagher, with the left-handed pitcher, we see a lot of those breaking balls going, from our vision here right to left across the plate. But that wind is blowing directly against that, so it affects the pitch a little bit. When you're trying to bring that in and have it tail in a whole lot with that wind going directly against where the ball's going. So, a little bit of an issue there for Gallagher, but he's been doing a good job tonight throwing strikes. Not a lot of walks. Vandegrift's just doing a good job putting the ball in play.
Well, Miller fouls off the first delivery from Gallagher. It's 0-1. That one gets by him. The runner will advance to second. Got by Maddox there, is a little bit on the outside. It's a 1-1 count to the DH, Smith. Did I say Miller? It's Smith at the plate. So Gallagher with a runner at second. We got a 1-1 count, nobody out. Viper 5th. Gallagher winds, delivers. And it's a ball. Maddox keeps it in front of him.
Yeah, ball hit in the dirt, and Gallagher fell after he threw that pitch on the mound. I guess it looked like he had a misstep there on his plant foot.
Or the wind he was off balance, and the wind knocked him off. 2-1 delivery. Inside, it's a 3-1 count.
Yeah, he's got to settle down right now and throw strikes. Yeah, there is a runner on second base, but you don't want to put another one on here. You will have the force out, but nobody out in the inning. So you want to keep base runners down to a minimum here.
Especially if you can get a strikeout here. 3-1 delivery. Gallagher winds, runner going. And he decides to change his mind. They go back to second. He slides in safely. It's a 3-2 count. Still nobody out. So you'd like to see Gallagher get a strikeout here.
Oh, definitely. That would be a huge first out in the 5th inning.
We got full count. Gallagher glances at second, delivers the payoff pitch,
there
and
it
sits
is.
him down with a strikeout. And so there'll be one out here in the Viper 5th. And it'll bring to the plate
Third baseman number 14,
Trey Mungozi, the shortstop. He had a hit in his last at bat.
Had a single in the second. Oh, and then a ground out in the third. So he's been
a single earlier.
Had a single earlier, and now Coach Grissom is
calling
heading out to the mound.
We'll see what he decides to do here. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning with one out. 7-5 game. The Vipers trailing your Leander Lions here. We'll take a quick break, in fact, Mark. We'll be right back. You're listening to SHN Sports. Stay tuned.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions!
Welcome back to Viper Field. We're going to get back underway here. Mungozi, the hitter. First delivery from Gallagher is a strike. So he gets ahead here quickly, 0-1 in the count. Got a runner there at second base. The Vipers do, and of course Gallagher a little concerned, but I think Coach Grissom told him to concentrate on the hitters here. Nope, he steps off, turns, doesn't make a throw to second. One out here, Mungozi in the box, 0-1 delivery, and he's swinging strike 2, and Gallagher with a beautiful pitch there.
Great breaking pitch there on the outside part of the plate. Brought it a little bit as we're watching behind the catcher here from our right to left, and clipped that outside part. Unable to put contact on that pitch.
0-2 delivery, slapped up the middle, and Wilkins unable to get it, and that'll probably score a run for the Vipers. The runner stumbles, and they're going to get Mungozi at second. No, but Gallagher slips on the throw, and Mungozi's safe at second, and the Vipers will have a run there. And it's 7-6, Mark, still one out.
Yeah, that was just about an inch away from Wilkins, able to make that catch on that line drive. Just went off the edge of his glove, had a good jump on it, but he hit it hard out to center field, and it kind of died out there. The runner, went around third base, came towards home plate. I would actually appeal that on third base. I think he missed the bag just from watching here. But anyway, so then he trots over to second base on the throw in, cut by Gallagher, slipped on the grass as he tried to get him out at second base.
Gallagher delivers to the next hitter, number 23, Clam, and he's swinging strike one.
He had a single in the second and a double in the fourth.
So 0-1 count. Gallagher glances at second. Mongazi, the runner there. Gallagher delivers inside.
Yep, he went.
Strike two as he turns. The home crowd not real happy with the call, but it's 0-2 with one out.
No, that's a correct call. He tried to bail out a little bit, but he,
It was almost a defensive swing.
Yeah, but went across the plate.
0-2 pitch on
Good
the
pitch.
inside corner. Strike three. And Clam sits down on 3 pitches. Nice job by Gallagher to get the second out there.
Looks like we may have a
Right fielder, number 2, Luke Allen.
There's a new hitter coming to the plate, number 2. I think he said Luke Miller is what I heard on the PA.
Let me double check on the roster here. I heard the first name.
Jake
Luke.
Miller was the, or is the right fielder, unless this hitter's coming in. So Gallagher to face the new Viper hitter.
Luke Allen.
Luke Allen. Gallagher winds and delivers to Allen. It's a base hit to left field. Hernandez comes up throwing, but the runner, Mongazi, will tie the game on the double from Allen. And so with 2 outs, we're tied, Mark.
Yeah, that was a single to left field, and Jeremy was back. And with this wind, you've got to play back, and he didn't have a shot really at home plate, threw it in, the base runner ran over to second base. So,
is that Ain't Jeremy?
Yeah, Ain't Jeremy is out in left field, so basically traded spots here. Another runner go across the plate, 7-7 game.
New hitter at the plate, Gallagher's first delivery. Outside for a ball, that hitter is Walter. 1-0 is the count. 2 outs, Gallagher. Winds, delivers to Walter. It's a strike right on the outside corner, 1-1 count. And you knew it was going to be a battle. Anytime the Lions will play the Vipers, it's going to be a battle. 1-1 delivery.
Good pitch.
Good cut from Walter as it tails inside and 1-2 count. That was a good pitch.
Yeah, I think that's the best one we've seen from Gallagher today on that pitch, just breaking across the plate. This wind, directly at him. And that one really broke hard on the inside part.
Gallagher looks back at second, decides to step off the rubber.
Walter today, strikeout looking in the second, and a sacrifice in the fourth inning.
They got a 1-2 count here with 2 outs. Gallagher winds, delivers the pitch, slaps straight back. The count will remain 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And just look at those trees and that wind out there. It is howling.
It is picking up, too. It is getting more and more windy. You can hear, look at the flags.
Mm-hmm.
The Texas flag's about to fly off of its chain there. 1-2 count here with 2 outs. Gallagher winds, delivers high. It didn't matter how he delivered that pitch. It was going to be high in the strike zone because the wind's blowing like a tunnel straight out. 2-2 count here, 2 outs. Runner at second. Tie ball game, 7-7. Ryan Gallagher winds, delivers. Slap to third. Beltran makes the snag. Throw to first is in time. And the Lions will move to the top of the 6th inning. We'll take a quick break. Stay tuned to SHN Sport, your home for Lion baseball.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa, and your Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Andy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions!
This is Coach Grissom, and you're listening to Leander Lion Baseball on SHN Sports.
Welcome back to Viper Field here, where the Vipers just scored 2 runs in the bottom of the 5th inning to tie the game 7-7. Gallagher able to remain on the mound and get out of that inning. Coming to the plate to lead off the Lions' 6th is Hudson Ruin. He'll be followed by number 2 senior Noah Kellum, and then another senior in the batting order on deck is Anthony Beltran.
Yeah, just checked the weather app. It is 62 degrees out here with a 22-mile-an-hour wind.
Yeah, I think the gusts are up to about 40.
It seems like it. This is insane.
Up remains the pitcher and fools Ruin on that first delivery with an off-speed pitch. Ruin swinging 0-1. Up delivers the next pitch, and it's a strike on the inside corner, and Ruin down 0-2 quickly here.
Yeah, this wind hasn't affected Up at all. He's come in and pitched really well.
0-2 delivery from Up.
There you go.
Ruin slaps it hard, and he's going to have an easy double and maybe 3. As he's hustling, he's going to stop there at second.
Yeah, nice job by Ruin driving that one out to right center field. And that ball, hard enough hit where it just kept carrying with that wind. I mean, it probably would have been a double anyway, but that wind just helped drive it out further towards that fence.
Yeah, and coming to the plate now with Ruin there on second is Noah Kellum.
That's exactly what Leander needed right now, with Vandegrift coming back and tying the game.
Yeah, you need to grab some of that momentum back. So Up looks at Ruin, delivers to Kellum. It's a strike. Nice breaking pitch, started way up high and broke down across the plate for strike 1. So Kellum waits for the delivery from Up. He slaps it foul, and he's down in the count 0-2 pretty quickly here.
Yeah, Leander has a base
runner.
Same
thing happened to Ruin, though.
Yep, they have a base runner on, nobody out in scoring position. They have to take advantage of this here in the 6th inning.
Yeah, especially with it knotted at 7 here. 0-2 delivery coming up from Up. It's the pitch, and it's low, 1-2 count. He started that one a little low, and it just continued to drop. Again, we're tied at 7. 1 ball, 2 strike delivery from Up. Kellum taking. It's a 2-2 count. A little bit low in the strike zone. Good eye there from Noah Kellum.
See if he can punch one through here.
Big cut. Drop 3rd strike, and they have to make the throw, and they get Kellum there at first. So that'll bring Beltran to the plate here with 1 out to face Up. On deck for Leander is Clayton Maddox, the line catcher.
Beltran 1 for 2 today, had a single in the 1st, a walk in the 3rd, and then a fly out to the left fielder in the 4th.
This would be a big RBI if he can do it here. So Up winds and delivers as the wind picks up, and it's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1 is the count.
Got popcorn flying everywhere. We got chairs blowing down.
It's crazy out here. You can just look at the Texas flag in the outfield and know that it's hanging on for life there. That delivery outside 1-1 is the new count. Boy, it's a good thing we have this press box here, Mark.
I know. Yeah, I may have to put a jacket on. I have a long sleeve shirt, but it's getting a little chilly here in the shade.
I put mine on immediately, and it's not good enough. I could use a heavier one. 1-1 count here with 1 out. Up delivers. Could be a base hit. It is. And Kellum in safely at third, and the Lions will have runners on the corners here with one out. Nice job by Beltran, keeping the rally going. Bringing Maddox to the plate here with one out.
Yeah, good job punching that one out to left field for the single. Tough play for, Ruin was able to get over to third base, but wasn't hit hard enough or deep enough to get him in to come home.
The wind really affected the left fielder on how he wanted to play that ball, and ended up being a little short because he hesitated, because it's going to carry. First delivery, and Maddox drives it to center field, and it's going to be a base hit over the center fielder's head. That's going to score at least one run. Beltran rounds third. There's going to be a play at the plate. Beltran is in safely.
Nice job.
And the Lions get 2 runs off the double by Clayton Maddox. First pitch swinging, and with one out, the Lions lead 9-7.
Yeah, that was a huge hit right there. It just drove that one out to center field, line drive, and just kept carrying in. I don't think the center fielder would have caught that anyway, but great job by Maddox driving that one out. 2 runs coming in, 9-7 lead here for Leander in top of the 6th inning.
Now, if it stays 9-7, that gets you player of the game right there.
Oh, definitely.
Driving in 2 runs. We'll see that the line defense can hold off, and we'll see if Gallagher continues to pitch even for Leander, because a couple of lines are up warming up in the bullpen just in case.
New pitcher.
Who's coming in?
Tyler Mungozy.
Okay, Mungozy.
I thought Up did a pretty good job. He was throwing strikes, but Leander just started tattooing them right here. And so they're going to make another pitching change here with the 9-7 lead for Leander, trying to keep this one close. Vandegrift is, because, these guys are competitive and they both want to win, so they're not going to leave a pitcher out there. That's what Vandegrift's been doing tonight. If a pitcher gets in trouble or gets a couple hits or a couple walks, they're making a change.
So we have a runner at second, right?
Yes.
Just one runner on. Got to fix the scoreboard here. There's one out. Two runs scored so far in this inning. Austin Franco coming to the plate. He has some RBIs today.
Yeah, Franco's done a good job so far today. Let me get to the had a single in the 3rd, had a ground out in the 1st, and a walk in the 4th.
So he had a sacrifice run, though. I think it was the ground out, didn't he? He didn't drive in a run?
Nope, just one run on that single in the 3rd inning, drove in Beltran.
He did drive in Beltran?
Yep.
I thought he had an RBI. Okay. So we'll stay here with the broadcast here as they warm up Mungozy here to come in relief. Must be related to the shortstop of the Vipers also with the name Mungozy. That Mungozy wears 14. This one, Tyler Mungozy.
Yeah, let's see, Trey Mungozy, third baseman. Yeah, the third baseman. Trey
right,
Mungozy, third baseman. Tyler Mungozy now on the mound.
So they're at least cousins, if not brothers. There's not that many Mungozys out there. Similar to my last name. There's not a whole lot of them. Runner at second. Here's the first pitch. Outside, ball 1. He's got some good movement on his pitches. That one broke outside. Franco able to lay off of it. 1-0 delivery here from Mungozy to Franco. And it's ball 2. Good eye by Austin Franco at the plate here. Trying to give the Lions more base runners at the very least, if not trying to drive in Clayton Maddox from second base. 2-0 count. Mungozy winds, delivers. And he gets that front outside corner for strike 1. Franco taking on that pitch. It's a 2-1 count. He was even moving out of the batter's box when the pitch came across the plate. 2-1 delivery here. And it's strike 2 as Franco took on that one. The count will even up. So Mungozy with a 2-2 delivery to Franco. Franco slaps it to left field, and that's going to be a base hit. Nice job by the left fielder to get the ball and get it into the infield to prevent Clayton Maddox from scoring. But good job by Franco to get on there. Nice battle at the plate against Mungosi, and that'll bring up Ryan Gallagher, the Lions starting pitcher, getting another opportunity to get some at-bats today. He got some he played right field last night.
Yep.
And got 3 at-bats, and this is his 3rd or 4th at-bat today. Mungosi fakes a throw to third, goes back to first. Franco in safely. The dugout giving him a ribbon over there. So Mungosi winds, delivers to Gallagher, ball 1. I think the next laptop I get for broadcast, I'm going to get a touch screen. It'll make the scoreboard a lot easier. 1-0 count here. Mungosi delivers outside, ball 2. Being careful with Gallagher. They must have caught wind about all those hits he got last night. 2-0 count. Mungosi steps off the rubber for a moment. They're going to reset. It's got to be tough to be the pitcher. You're getting sand blown in your face the whole time. 2-0 delivery. Gallagher reaching for one. It's in foul territory, in play. And Trey Mungosi, the third baseman, a little upset he didn't get that one.
Yeah, had to run around Coach Grissom, but I think he thought it was going a little bit further to his right.
The wind killed it.
Yeah, with the wind, it just.
It would have had it not had not been knocked down by that wind. And again, the wind having an effect in the play in today's game. 2-1 count, 1 out. Mungosi delivers. That is Tyler Mungosi. It's the 3-1 count. That pitch low and a little bit outside. And that's a walk for Gallagher. Well, the bases will be loaded here for Luke Wilkins, Mr. RBI. It's been a little bit since he drove in a run, though. He's kind of hit not really a cold streak as far as hitting goes, but in these RBI situations, he's cooled off a little bit. And we thought we were going to have a courtesy runner for Gallagher, and we may. And it is going to be it's Bryson Moore, or is that Lawson?
Bryson Moore.
Bryson Moore will be the runner at first. So bases loaded, 1 out for Luke Wilkins, the junior, second baseman for Leander. The pitcher, Tyler Mungosi, starts his windup. First pitch delivery, strike on the inside corner, and that would have been the one to turn on, Mark.
Yeah, breaking ball inside part of the plate. I think, with Wilkins not seeing his pitches yet, saw that being a ball, but ground ball to short.
And they don't get anyone. The Lions will have a run with no outs as the shortstop unable to get the throw. Nice hustle down the line by Wilkins.
Yeah, that was hit right at him. He was going to turn a double play, but he just couldn't get it out of his glove. Then he tried to throw it across first base, and Wilkins was already there. So error on the shortstop. Another run for Leander.
Great job by Hernandez getting down the line as well. That was Moore hustling down from first to second, which caused that shortstop to make the throw to first instead of the easy toss to second. 1-0 count. We're even 1-1 after Salazar tried to knock the cover off that one. Did not hit it, though. 1-1. He's trying to lift it over that right field fence. 1-1 delivery. Mungosi outside, ball 2. And the wind continues to whip.
If you're batting today, just hit it hard somewhere. You never know where it's going to end up. Just hit it hard somewhere.
So Tyler Mungosi, the pitcher, steps off the mound for a moment. Or off the rubber. He's not quite off the mound, but.
Yeah, there's a big gap over down the left field line.
Salazar, that one in the dirt, runner coming. And the Lions are safe. Austin Franco in with a run. It's 11-7.
Great job by Franco getting down the line on that pass ball. Close play at the plate, but able to slide in under that tag.
And it's a 3-1 count now for Salazar. Open bag at first. As the Lions add another run, they're up 11-7 here. And the wind, I think it's getting increasing in velocity, Mark. Mangozi delivers. It's a strike, 3-2 count. Good job even getting that one as a strike with his wind, man. It is crazy. Payoff pitch from Tyler Mangozi. And Salazar's on with a walk. The Lions will have the bases loaded again here with one out for Omar Hernandez.
Yeah, 0 for 3 today. Had a walk, ground out to first, fly out to short, fly out to center field. So
he's due.
He's due. One out, bases loaded. If he can just get even a fly ball out to the outfield, put another run across.
Wind and deliver from Mangozi is low for a ball. 1-0 count. Tyler Mangozi winds, delivers that pitch high. 2-0 count. Lions looking to get a run with a base on balls here. RBI for Hernandez.
Oh, he's looking for something to drive on this. 2-0 count, bases loaded.
But he'll take a walk. And it's a strike on the inside corner, 3-2-1. Hernandez steps out, adjusts his gloves. We'll dig back in here. 2-1 count. Tyler Mangozi delivers. It's 3-1. So Omar Hernandez here with a 3-1 count, bases loaded. Takes a strike. Counts full now. That would have been the pitch to drive there, Mark. So
yeah.
Hernandez gets in. Tyler Mangozi with a payoff pitch, 1 out, bases loaded. And that is an RBI walk. The Lions lead now 12-7. Bases will remain loaded. And we'll bring up to the plate Hudson Ruin, and the Vipers will pay a visit to the mound here, and they may be heading into their 5th relief pitcher here.
Yeah, I would think so. A little bit of control problems out there. Like I said, I was surprised they removed Up. He was actually throwing a lot of strikes.
Can't bring him back once you take him out. And so we will have a new pitcher come in. Let's see who it is.
Now pitching, number 3, Connor Verna.
Connor Verna is going to be the new pitcher for the Vipers here. We'll take a quick break while he warms up. You're listening to Lion Baseball, SHN Sports. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
Hey, it's Coach Bell. Thanks for y'all tuning in, watching Leander Baseball, SHN Sports. Thanks for coming. Go Lions.
Welcome back to Viper Field. The Lions lead Vandegrift here in the first of a 2-game set with the Vipers by a score of 12-7. We have the 5th relief pitcher for the Vipers coming in now, and it's Connor Verna, right-hander, warming up on the mound, number 3. The Lion hitter coming to the plate is going to be Hudson Ruin. The bases are loaded. There's 1 out.
Yeah, great inning here, or half inning for Leander, coming back and putting 5 on the board. That's exactly what they needed, and a little bit of a cushion. But we've seen this game; it's been a little bit crazy today. So we need to get a couple more across to feel a little bit better about this game.
For sure. But it all started here in the 6th inning with Clayton Maddox driving in 2 runs with a double to right center that went basically to the wall. He drove into the 2 runs there. So Ruin will come to the plate here to face the relief pitcher, Connor Verna. with one out here in the 6th. First pitch,
Oh,
slapped
good
to
shot.
left field, and it will be a sacrifice. As coming in safely from third base is Luke Wilkins to add to the line lead. It's now 13-7, Mark, 2 outs.
Yeah, that was a nice hard hit line drive out to left field, and RBI, and did his job at the plate, getting another one across. Would have loved to see that one go in the gap, but hey, good piece of hitting.
Even. He stroked it.
Yeah, good piece of hitting, and got the run in. So 13-7 lead now for Leander.
And so coming to the plate will be Noah Kellum with 2 outs to face Verna. 2 runners on. Verna winds, delivers. It's high and outside for ball 1. Kellum, as we always say, very patient, good hitter. You're going to have to throw strikes for him to go for it here. 1-0 delivery coming up from Verna. Pitches outside. It's a 2-0 count. The runner at first, Omar Hernandez. Delivery, a strike on the outside corner, 2-1 count now. Over at second is Noel Salazar. Coach Grissom comes out, tells Noah Kellum, settle down. 2 balls, 1 strike here, 2 outs. Verna winds, delivers. It's a ball outside, 3-1 count. And Verna running close to risking loading the bases again here for Beltran, who's on deck if they need him. 3-1 delivery, Verna. It's in the dirt, and the Lions have the bases loaded here for Beltran, so I guess he is needed.
Number 5, Anthony Beltran.
4th walk for Kellum today. He had one other at-bat, now it's a strikeout, but great job getting on base for Kellum.
So he's 0 for 1, but he's on the base 4 times.
Yep.
How many runs has he scored?
Kellum has scored 1 time.
Well, of the 13, it's getting spread around quite a bit. Beltran with an opportunity to drive some in here. Verna winds, delivers, first pitch outside, ball 1.
Now, Patty, watch all the way, invite you got it.
1-0 count here, Verna. He winds, delivers. Beltran swinging, strike 1. Nice fastball from Verna there. The count will even up.
Yeah, wind has dipped down to 20 mile an hour at this point.
Yeah, it'll jump to 40 momentarily. Just wait. Beltran fouling that one off. 1 ball, 2 strike count here with 2 outs, bases loaded. You don't want to strand these guys, but you're pretty happy that you put across 6 here after letting Vandegrift tie it in the last half inning.
And it all started with Hudson Ruin's double. First at bat.
And then Maddox getting those runners across. And Beltran slaps that one down to first, and that'll be the 3rd out of the Lions' 6th. We'll take a quick break. Stay tuned. Leander Baseball will be right back on SHN Sports.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Andy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Kracy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
It's Coach Kano. You're watching the Leander Lions on SHN Sports. Go Lions.
Welcome back to Viper Field here. It looks like they're going to leave Ryan Gallagher on the mound, see if he can get a complete game here and get a W, leading by a score of 13-7. He certainly got plenty of pitches left in him, Mark.
Yeah, I'm not sure what his pitch count is at. You have anything or an estimate?
I don't,
okay.
And you know what? And I was wondering the same thing about errors. and how many actual earned runs Ryan may have given up of those 7 that the Vipers have, because the things like errors and such, he probably has only given up 2 or 3 earned.
Yeah.
So Gallagher here to face the first hitter. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That hitter's going to be number 12, Masonov. And there goes the wind again.
Yep. Things are flying down. Chairs are flying.
1-0 count. Gallagher winds, delivers.
Ooh.
Masonov swinging. It's a 1-1 count. That pitch a little outside, but
yeah, it was about 2 feet outside, and he swung at that one.
Masonov knew he was swinging no matter what, I guess. You got to make contact, though, put it into play here to make things happen. 1-1 count here. Gallagher winds, delivers. Fouled off by Masonov. It's a 1-2 count. That was right on the fists. Tough place to hit the ball. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Gallagher winds. That pitch outside, 2-2. Although the board says 2-1. Did I miss one, Mark?
I have it as 2-2 as well.
Okay, I thought so. So Gallagher, 2-2 count, nobody out. Looking to close the game out. That one inside. It's a 3-2 full count. Payoff pitch coming up here from Ryan Gallagher. Masonov slaps it to the shortstop. Salazar with a nice play at short for out number 1 here in the Viper 7th. Oh, bottom of the 6th. I'm sorry. We're the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, good job by Salazar. Hard hit ball. Came up clean, fired it across. Plenty of time. Big first out of the bottom of the 6th inning.
Yeah, I was thinking we were in the 7th for some reason. And Gallagher, you may get a complete game, but he's got to get through this and another inning to get that. So coming to the plate now is number 7, Baca, the catcher. Nobody on, 1 out. Gallagher's first delivery. Nice breaking pitch right across the strike zone for strike 1. Started way high and outside. Nice break on that one. 0-1 count to Baca. Gallagher winds. He delivers. He
Good
gets
pitch.
that outside corner with a similar breaking pitch. It's 0-2 pretty quickly against Baca.
Gallagher just needs to throw strikes right now, up by 6 runs. 5 outs left for Vandegrift.
0-2 delivery.
Ooh, good
Same
pitch.
breaking pitch, a little bit outside for a ball. Tried to get Baca to chase it, but he laid off. 1-2 count. Good eye by the catcher for the Vipers there on that one. 1-2 delivery from Gallagher. It's high in the strike zone. 2-2. High above the strike zone. 2-2. Gallagher winds, delivers the 2-2 pitch. It's a fly ball. It
Still
could
in
be
play.
playable. And Ruin underneath it for out number 2 in the Viper 6th. Nobody on still. And the Lions looking to try to close out this half inning and move on to the final inning. Coming to the plate will be the leadoff hitter for the Vipers this afternoon, and that is Nelson. I'm glad we got this game in today. I didn't really want to have to do a Monday, Tuesday, Friday next week if we could help it. Gallagher with the first delivery, just missing on the outside there. Ball 1 to Nelson. So Gallagher working quickly here with 2 outs. Winds and delivers. Fly ball.
Drifting out to right field.
Hernandez adjusts and makes the play. The wind, played with it there. We'll go ahead and head to the 7th. Stay tuned. Leander Baseball here on SHN Sports. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Heather Grissom. You're listening to Leander Lion Baseball at SHN Sports.
Welcome back to the Diamond. Oh, we're not at the Diamond. We're at Viper Field. I should have known I had to drive here twice today. Anyways, we're getting ready to start the 7th inning here. Top of the 7th, coming to the plate, Clayton Maddox. On deck, following Maddox, is Austin Franco, today's DH for Zach Anger-Amy. And then in the hole will be the starting pitcher, Ryan Gallagher. And so we'll try to get a little bit of insurance here in the 7th, because even though the Lions lead by 6, nothing's safe here at Vandegrift, Mark.
No, definitely not. Not with this win that we've been playing in today.
And so Maddox will come up here to face the reliever, Connor Berna, who came in the last half inning. Or the 6th inning, rather. Last half inning, the Lions were pitching. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit of a wind cold, I think. I'm starting to get a little allergy. It's kicking up a little bit here. Berna, first delivery to Maddox. Breaking pitch for a strike. It's a good pitch there by Berna.
Yeah, nice
in the count.
Slow breaking pitch and dropped over the plate.
So Maddox 0-1 from Berna. He gets under it and drives it to center field. Center fielder has to twist, but he's able to get under it for out number 1 here in the Lions 7th. And so that'll bring to the plate Austin Franco. How's Franco done? He's driven in at least 1, I know. He was just up at the plate recently.
Yeah, he's 2 for 3, 2 singles, and a walk, and a ground out to first.
So Berna delivers the first pitch in the dirt for a ball. And Maddox was hoping that when he drove to center just there would get carried by the wind, but good play by the center fielder there, Clam, to get the first out for the Vipers.
Yeah, nice job going back. Had to change directions twice out there, but good job at tracking that one out in center field.
Similar to what Hernandez had to do to close out the 6th for Leander. Franco turns on that one, almost takes Coach Grissom out with it. It's a 1-1 count.
Yeah, hit him in the calf as he turned around trying to get out of the way.
That's going to leave a mark. You know, it'll leave stitches on you. 1-1 count here. Delivery, a strike. So the count 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Austin Franco. He's got sand in his eye as the wind picks up again, and you can see the sand clouds just blowing across the field. You know, it actually, when it's blowing sand at that speed, it actually kind of hurts when the sand hits you. Franco with a foul ball stays in play because of the wind. That would have gotten out of play otherwise.
Yeah, kind of like that last out of the prior inning when Vandegrift was batting. It looked like a normal short kind of pop up to second base, but it carried all the way out to right field, and Hernandez had to make that play.
Yeah, and it looks like we got a new catcher here for the Vipers as well. Franco staying alive as he fouls that delivery off from Berna. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Berna with a 1-2 delivery with 1 out. Franco slaps it, base hit.
There you go, good job.
Short and third. And so the Lions with 1 out will have a runner on first base. And we'll bring to the plate Ryan Gallagher, the Lions starting pitcher.
Ryan Gallagher.
He kind of looks over to Coach Grissom, see if there needs to be a call. And we're going to have a courtesy runner come in for Austin Franco. Looked like that might have been Connor Kessler, but I didn't get a number.
Yeah, I can't see.
Going based on look, it's number 11.
That is Kessler at first.
So
running.
Kessler, the courtesy runner, steps onto the bag for Austin Franco, and Ryan Gallagher will step into the box here with 1 out to face Verna. First delivery from Verna, a breaking pitch on the inside corner, strike 1. He's got some good stuff there.
Yeah, he does.
0-1 count. The wind is not only picking up, it's getting colder as well. 0-1 delivery. Big breaking pitch in full Gallagher. It's 0-2. Verna loses his hat in his delivery. The wind just grabbed the bill and flipped it off. We've seen that happen about 4 or 5 times today. 0-2 count, 1 out. Lions got a runner on first base. Gallagher at the plate. Inside for a ball. There's a throw on the steal attempt, and he's safe. Connor Kessler with a stolen base at second. Pretty good throw from the catcher, but he's in safely. It's a 1-2 count. Was that a ball on that delivery? I think it was a ball.
It was. Yeah, shortstop upset.
Yeah.
Now coach is, for Vandegrift, heading out to talk with the
second
looks
base.
like he's talking to the pitcher.
He psyched the umpire out. The umpire thought he was coming out there. And it's gotten actually dropped about 8 or 10 degrees in just the last 15, 20 minutes, Mark.
Yeah, this is getting a little chilly here.
And you see a little bit of cloud cover building over here to our west. And so that may be what's bringing in that cold air. So Kessler safe at second after the steal. 1 ball, 2 strike count now for Verna as he's facing Ryan Gallagher, the Lions starting pitcher, at the plate. So Verna looks at second, winds, delivers to Gallagher. Outside and low, the count will even up at 2. Good job by Gallagher to lay off that pitch because that looked like it was going to be a strike and tailed away. So 2-2 count here. Verna winds, delivers to Gallagher. Gallagher gets a piece of it to stay alive. The count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. On deck, Luke Wilkins for the Lions. Verna looks out at second. Takes a second look at second. Winds, delivers to Gallagher. Gets Gallagher looking for strike 3 and the second out here in the Lions 7th. So Wilkins will come up with 2 outs here and a runner at second, and Connor Kessler trying to drive Kessler in. Verna looking to try to get out of the 7th here for the Vipers. Lions still lead 13-7. Verna winds, delivers. It's in the dirt. It gets by the catcher. There's a throw to third, and Kessler's out.
Good job, Alex.
And that'll be the Lions 7th. We'll take a quick break and move to the bottom of this inning. Stay tuned. Lion Baseball will be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
It's Coach Kano. You're watching the Leander Lions on SHN Sports. Go Lions.
Welcome back to Viper Field here where the Lions lead the Vipers as we head into the bottom of the 7th inning by a score of 13-6. Coming to the plate for Vandegrift, we have number 10, Clausen, who drove a pitch pretty deeply the last time he was up at the plate. Drove in a couple of runs. I think he drove in the 2 runs that tied it at 7. Could be off on that. Wouldn't be the first time. So he'll step in here. Ryan Gallagher will try to get a complete game here, see if he can get 3 quick outs and keep the line win streak alive. We have a pitcher up, warming up in the bullpen for Leander. Looks like it's probably Major Maiden, the left-handed sophomore, number 15.
Yeah, he was up a little bit last inning, kind of getting loose.
First delivery missing on the inside for a ball.
Gallagher was able to get 3 batters and 3 outs, so on to the 7th.
1-0 delivery to Clausen, low, ball 2. Clausen being selective at the plate here, 2-0 count. Gallagher winds, delivers. Slap foul for a strike 1. 2-1 now. And Gallagher looking to try to cement that win by getting these 3 outs here in the Viper 7th. 2-1 delivery. Foul out of play behind us. The count even at 2 now. Well, I may start chattering the teeth here in a moment. 2-2 count. Nobody out. Clausen digs in. Gallagher winds, delivers.
Oh, got him.
Got him swinging. Out 1 of the 7th is a strikeout. Gallagher adds another to his strikeout total.
Yeah, high fastball. He chased that one. That was up about shoulder level. Good pitch by Gallagher, and they're going to pull him, and that will be it for him.
Yeah, they're going to bring in the relief pitcher, the sophomore left-hander, Major Maiden. So he'll try to close this out for Ryan, get him the win. We'll take a quick break here. Stay tuned. Leander Baseball will be right back on SHN Sports.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors. Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions!
This is Coach Grissom, and you're listening to Leander Lion Baseball on SHN Sports.
Welcome back to Viper Field. You're watching Major Maiden come in and warm up to relief the starter today, Ryan Gallagher. And we have a pinch hitter coming in.
Wilson,
number 26, to face Maiden here with the 1 out, nobody on. And I am going to start chattering here. I can tell I'm starting to get a little bit of the shakes.
Now batting, number 26, Cordell Wilson.
It's certainly much colder.
That cloud cover covering up the sun has really cooled it off here in the stands.
Yeah, we hope that we can get this in before any kind of last night incident occurs with the rain. First delivery from Maiden, a ball. So it's 1-0 to Wilson. It's a 1-1 count here. I lost my cursor. There it is. Maiden delivers, missing on the outside, 2-1 count. Major working pretty quickly here on the mound with Wilson at the plate. Trying to get him to chase a couple of pitches. 2-ball, 1-strike delivery here from Maiden. Strike 2. It's a 2-2 count. Maiden working quickly. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He winds, delivers to Wilson. And Wilson fouls it off to stay alive. Nice pitch there from Maiden.
Yeah, it was.
A little bit low, but
Wilson just small part of the bat to stay alive, but
he didn't really have a choice.
2 outs left. Let's get
strikes.
him here. There you go.
And Maiden sits down Wilson with a strikeout for the second out in the Vipers' 7th, and that'll bring up potentially the last out, number 21, Knowles. He's also a pitch hitter, Clayton Knowles. So he'll dig in here and see if he can do something off of Major Maiden, who's in relief of Ryan Gallagher. First delivery from Maiden inside, ball 1. One-0 count. Maiden delivers outside, ball 2. You know, I wanted to do a post-game interview, but I don't know if the conditions are such
we
that
may have to
should.
bring a player up here. I mean, my vote would be Clayton Maddox for the way that he's played today, and I think we need to get him on the mic one way or another if we can.
Drove in the winning runs. Well, so far. 2-0 count. Maiden delivers. It's 3-0. Maiden having a little bit of trouble finding the strike zone here against the new hitter. And we have a walk. So the Vipers will have a runner on here with 2 outs. We'll see who's coming to the plate next. So Clam will come to the plate here with a runner on first and 2 outs to face the sophomore left-hander for the Lions.
2 for 3 today, has a single in the second, a double in the fourth, and then a strikeout in the fifth.
So Maiden looks at first, winds, delivers home. It gets by Maddox. The umpire's in the way of Maddox, and the runner will advance to second. So a runner on second here with 2 outs. 1-0 count to Clam. So Maiden winds, delivers. Just missing low. 2-0 count. Yeah, you don't really want to worry about the runner there at second. You just 1 out away. You got a 6-run lead. You want to go after the hitter here. 2-0 is the count. Maiden winds, delivers. It's a 2-1 count now.
He just needs to throw strikes. No freebies. If he gets a base hit, so what?
Yep. And Clam, pretty good hitter, but throw him strikes.
There you go.
It's a 2-2 count on that delivery. Nice fastball on the outside corner from the sophomore lefty. We'll see if he can get a strikeout here to end the game. Not quite a save situation for the sophomore, but still going to close it out.
There it is. Oh, got away from him.
Yeah, got away, and so the runners will be safe at first and third with 2 outs, and we'll have a new hitter come to the plate.
Yeah, that one was way out of strike zone low. Strike 3.
He struck him out.
Yeah, got past everybody at the plate, back to the fence, and he trots down to first base. It may have been just a miss, or may have been kind of deliberate on that, knowing he can get on base if he gets past the catcher.
So Baca comes to the plate here with 2 outs. Runners on the corners to face Maiden. Maiden winds, delivers. First pitch, a ball outside. Again, you don't want to worry about them runners on the corners too much. Worry about the hitter here. You only got to get 1 out to get the win. Delivery from Maiden. Strike, 1-1 count. And that wind is whipping Mark. You hear it. 1-1, 2 outs. Maiden glances to first. Wines delivers. Slap down the third baseline. Beltran able to knock it down. That'll score a run. And the runners will be at first and second here with the 2 outs. It's now 13-8.
Yeah, nothing. You know, he would have liked to make that play, error on Beltran at third with
Tough
the ground
play.
ball. But, you know, hey, that's fine. Still a force out. You're up by 5 runs, 2 outs. Maiden did a good job getting a ground ball there. See if he can get another one here.
Got a new hitter, number 25. First delivery from Maiden, a strike. 0-1 count. So 0-1, 2 runners on. Strike 2. Maiden up quickly in the count, 0-2.
And the batter is Gamble.
So Gamble digs in here. 0-2 count, 2 outs. Maiden looking to close it out for the Lions. There it is.
There it
He gets
is.
him looking, and the Lions will win by a score of 13-8. And I'm going to see if I can get an interview. Mark, you going to come over here?
I will take over.
We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Leander Baseball on SHN Sports. We'll be back shortly.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Kracy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions!
It's Coach Kano. You're watching the Leander Lions on SHN Sports. Go Lions.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
And we are back here at Vandegrift Stadium, where Leander got a victory here today over the Vandegrift. Vandegrift. So we're going to head down to the field with Chuck Kracy with the player of the game, and you are on.
Are we good?
And ready to go.
So we got Clayton Maddox here, the line catcher. Clayton, we chose you as a player of the game because you drove in 2 runs when the score was tied 7-7, and those were the winning runs. Talk about your time at the plate there, especially that at bat.
You know, I was just at that point, I was just trying to put the ball in play and just square it up real nice, hit it in the outfield, get at least 1 run in, and the wind caught it and took it farther than thought of it have gone.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to carry even further, but you drive in the 2 runs, and those are the winning runs. Before that, though, it looked like you might have done something to make the Vipers angry, because on your first 2 at-bats, the first pitch you got hit by each one, and then your third at-bat after the first pitch, so the second pitch came behind your head. Talk about that.
You know, I thought the second time was a fluke, and then the third at-bat, I got 1 over behind my back, 2 of my legs. I was like, I don't know what's going on. But
they were trying to take you out of the game. I'm sure it was all, incidental and not on purpose, but had to make you think, right?
Yes, sir, it did.
Well, congratulations. Great job up there, and keep working hard.
Thank you.
All right, Coach, you got the 4th in a row. The Lions are on a roll right now. The wind is a little crazy today.
This weather's something else, but I was really proud of how our boys persevered with a lot of different, variables in the stands and fans and all that, and then the weather as well. But I was really proud of how we persevered. And Ryan, not having his best stuff on 4 days rest, getting up there and giving us everything he had. When you're pitching, that wind really affects your pitching.
And we could tell.
Yeah, and Ryan never wavered, never baffled, never got out of his element, and just kept battling. And I was really proud. I was really proud of the offense. The offense kept turning it out. Just kept going, kept fighting, kept working. Good quality at bats. Big hit by Clayton. Big hit by Hudson. there's a lot to talk about in terms of offense, but just really, Noel had a couple more hits.
Well, and the Vipers, they're not going to just lay down and let you take a win, and they battled.
They can hit. That's a good offensive team over there, and they're not going to give us. They're not going to give in for sure.
Yeah, and they had some pretty good pitchers, but we chased a lot of them out of there.
We did.
And I think that's attributed to the skill that we have at the plate and the fact that we're really starting to come along and string some good play.
No doubt. Yeah, we just stress quality at bats, and you can see we're really on point with the quality at bats.
Well, keep it up, Coach.
Hey, let's get out of here. Thanks, Chuck, and go Lions.
Go Lions. Back to you, Mark.
Back here at Vandegrift Stadium, Leander comes away with the win, winning 13-8 on a crazy day out here with the weather. The wind was just blowing like crazy. Going through the stats for the Leander Lions, 13 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors on Vandegrift, and 8 left on base. Ryan Gallagher going 6 1/3 innings. He had 5 strikeouts. Major Maiden coming in and getting 1 strikeout with 2 batters. Had a good showing as well. So great job overall by the Leander Lions. Looking at their schedule, that is their 5th win in a row. They took 2 from McNeil, 2 from Westwood, and 1 from Vandegrift. The final game of the season on April 16th, 7 o'clock at home against Vandegrift, and it'll be a big win that puts Leander at 7-8 in district play. Not knowing what the other teams have done today or what the final score is for those. We'll have to check that later in the afternoon. But there are quite a few teams that are clogged up looking for that 4th spot. So if Leander can get the 8th win and come in at 8-8 and a couple other games go their way, they may sneak into that 4th spot, or there may be a play-in game. So, great job today by Leander. Great job by the players. The fans were out here battling the weather just like everybody else. So we want to thank everyone for listening on SHN Sports. For Chuck Kracy, I am Mark Sickles. We will sign off. And our next game on Tuesday at home at the Diamond, Vandegrift, come out and support the Lions. Have a great weekend.
The proceeding was a presentation of the SHNSports.com broadcast network. This broadcast was under the direction and copywritten by the Shoning Hip Network. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, use of sound bites and interviews, and use of any other content, including audio or video, without the direct written consent and permission by the Shoning Hip Network is strictly prohibited and protected by federal copyright laws. All rights are reserved by the Shoning Hip Network and SHNSports.com. On behalf of Rob Hip, Director of Operations, Carl Shoning, Director of Broadcasting, Mike Katz, the SHN Broadcast Academy Director, and all of our crews who make these broadcasts possible, we wish you well and thanks for joining us.